Good morning. Good morning. Oh, guess what I'm eating for breakfast? Take a guess what I'm having for breakfast. And it is so damn good. So let's see. Let me say hi. Hi, Tina. Hi, Drea. Hi, Maria Haskins. Hi, Cyber Hotline. Hi, Christoph, always. Cyber Hotline. I blocked an account in my IG yesterday. I kept getting Jen and Cyber Hotline or Cyber Bully Hotline, whatever it was. I blocked that account. I don't want anything with Jen's name appearing on my IG page. Good morning, Jean. Let's see. I think I have. Hi, Lolly and Pops. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So I blocked that account, completely blocked it. No, not steak. Not steak, not steak. I couldn't eat steak yesterday. It was Good Friday, and I'm a good Catholic. So, no, but I fried me some fish this morning because yesterday when I got home last night, I was tired. I only fried like one piece of fish and I barely ate it. So this morning I got up and I said, you know what? I'm going to fry me some fish. And I've been working since around 3:45. It's the end of the fiscal for me. So I've been working since around 3:45 and I decided, yep, I'm going to go live. Um, Yesterday I was sent two links. Well, I was sent the link for WhatsApp by two different people. And I went in and I listened and I replayed it. Good morning, Cree. Good morning, Elvin. And I replayed it and I listened. And he hit the, the nail on the, I mean, he just hit it. He hit it. And I like the way he did it. And when he made a point, he said, people are speaking about the show. They're not talking about the drama that's going on behind the scenes. Here's my thing. And I'm going to play some of WhatsApp. No matter what you say, it always comes off as an attack against this other blogger. Even when you're speaking about the dirty bird, the trashy bird, and what she's done. And I've said before that I think that Jasmine is violent. Ed is emotionally violent. You watch these people on these shows and you see and you're wondering if you're doing this on TV and if they think this is entertainment, then there's something wrong. There's something wrong. So I heard him playing the part where he was up there with Switch Witch and he was saying that they used to be friends. Website broke it down. We were never friends. We had a few conversations, but we're not friends. So I was like, okay. And I've said this even when I was sitting on the panel with him. You can't be objective if you're friends with all these people. And like I said, when Mary was on my channel and Cynthia, I said, I like Mary and Cynthia, but that's not going to keep me from reporting something that I hear or see that's out in the public. Good morning, Sarah motherfucking Z. How you doing? That's not going to keep me from reporting on what I see and what I hear because I have a friendship with you, or we have an association. Like, I haven't forgotten about Lita. I don't like her one at all. Never have. I just haven't had the time to find out about her new charge or anything else. Then I heard him say that Lita lost to him in court twice. No, she did not. Lita had a restraining order that was granted. We all remember that. Lita didn't lose to you in court. I don't even know if she lost to Sherelle or not, because I never even went back to look at the case to see the disposition because I didn't care. But I know for a fact that she had a restraining order against you. And she did try to sue again for something else. I got to go back and pull up those cases. But she did not, She didn't lose to you. Remember, I was the one that was checking on the status of your case. She didn't lose to you. The case she had against you and Sherelle. Sherelle's attorney had that thrown out. I'm sorry. Your attorney had that thrown out. Not Sherelle's attorney. Your attorney did. No. That was the class action lawsuit. I'm sorry. That was the class action lawsuit that was thrown out. So I'm just saying that I'm listening to Wet Sock, and I'm like, everything that I've been saying over the years, this man is spewing out. Now, when he said, I never talked about your looks or anything else, and anybody that heard Wet Sock talking about he was Nicolas Cage's son, we all knew it was a joke. It was a joke. That man didn't really mean he was Nick, or wasn't trying to imply it was a joke, because people kept saying that he looked like Nicolas Cage, a young Nicolas Cage. Oh yeah, Sid the Sloth. That shit was funny. That shit was funny. Good morning, my dot. Good morning, Cree. Mari. Good morning. Daisy Girl. I don't know if I said hi. Stacy A. Jody B. Good morning, everybody. I'm sorry. I'm all in my head right now. Hi, Elvin. I think I spoke to you. So, and I've been following Wet Sock for quite some time. And Daily Soap Dish, whatever his name is. I just found Moving Mad. So I like Moving Mad. There are a lot of bloggers. I used to follow Auntie's advice. And then Amber and I started doing a channel together. And like I tell Debbie all the time, I'll watch the commentary zone after. Good morning, KK. I watch the commentary zones live stream after we do our live, especially if it's a show that we're going to be covering, because I don't want their opinion or observations to affect me. Good morning, my Margot. Good morning. Yeah, and then when Maria says she didn't know about Wet Sock, I'm like, are you kidding? I've been following, but I did not know he started his channel as a troll channel. I used to watch him when he lived, where was it, in Germany or the UK, when he was with his fiance. I watched him when he had his brother would come on with him. I used to watch him, and then when he started getting involved with Stephanie, I don't know, I kind of lost interest. So that was just me, but I'm going to play some of Wet Sox. But before I do that, the underground is back. The underground is back. She's back again. I guess she's not kidnapped or falsely arrested. So want to go take a look at the underground. Hi, Piamara. My money is on Wet Sock. He's still coming on. Yes. And you know what? I'm going to play Wet Sock first. Hold on. Let me get Wet Sock. I'm going to put this up. I'm going to play Wet Sock first. So this is what I'm going to do, because I said reviewing Wet Sock. So let me just review Wet Sock first, and then we'll get into the underground. Let me get to his. I know he probably won't strike, but Cooch was the one that taught me to do this. So this is what I'm doing. And I put it where I wanted it to start at. So let's just go and listen to Wet Sock.
See every time we go over to our community tab, and I list a bunch of different videos that we can make. The video topic that receives the most votes is the Dirty Bird saga. Secondly, there's new information that keeps coming out about the topic, and I don't see a lot of other people covering this particular topic, because the majority of commentary YouTubers that make videos on 90 Day Fiancé are covering the show, not the drama that is unfolding off camera. Thirdly, I find the situation baffling that she's still being aired on TV and collecting those TLC checks when she's an abuser, she's a criminal, and she raised a daughter that is a child molester. Not
Okay, right there. When I heard, well, as a matter of fact, I'll let it play. We all know that nobody came forward and said it never happened. We all know that the reason she was released, and what I was told by JY was the reason she got out was because of C19 and her kidneys. This is what I was told by him. And I was like, why is she at the house? He was like, because Dirty Bird was her caregiver. And they know they paroled her to that home, is what I was told. Okay, this is what I was told. So let's go back and listen.
Not only is Dirty Bird Jr., Scotty Dean, living in the house with all these grandbabies, but she's filming them and posting them dance to rap music on TikTok, throwing it back. A lot of these dances are very provocative, and I'm not sure how that's allowed given her history. But there's a lot of things that I'm uncertain about when it comes to why she's not in jail. I would love to know your thoughts on the matter, and I'm going to be researching throughout this video, so make sure you stay until the end. But the Dirty Bird fan club had some very interesting accusations that they made about the reasons why Scotty is not in jail.
I was at Angela's house, and we were there because her daughter was sick, and we were helping her out. Because people don't understand the relationship that I have with Angela.
We understand that
they
she's
don't
a
think
molester.
that, like, we're, I'm a shitty blogger, and I'll do anything it is to do to get a story. And I've been at this for a decade, like, so.
So when you say you've been at this for a decade, okay, let's look at these channels. And I think I saw this on Crack Elf's video. I think it was Crack Elf's. Or it could have been E11. You've been at this for a decade. And you have Kempire that started way after you. Look where he's at. Up and Adam started after you. Look where he's at. Look at the quality of the people that comes on his show. You have Moving Mad, who hasn't been around that long. So I wouldn't be bragging about being at this for a decade because you're still stuck in the same rut. You keep falling into the same trap. You say, I've heard you say so many times, I just want to do my content. I just want to do my content. Do your content. We would do a live. Next thing you know, you're on IG. Anyway, let's get back to Wetsup.
So we were there at Angela's, and Angela wasn't even there because we were trying to help out her daughter, Scotty.
Wait a minute.
I can't talk about.
Hold on. He has to move. Wait a minute. What do you mean he has to move again? Feeling at it for a decade with nothing to show for it. He's crying because he has to move again. Oh, shit. I know you can't drink, sweetie. I know.
Scotty, okay. Scotty.
Hey, dab me up, John. Now we have confirmation that Scotty is not only living at the house, but she was the one that was very vocal during their live, saying a whole bunch of things about Michael.
He kept
Some
saying
fans were confused and thought that that could perhaps be Skyla, Angela's other daughter. But we know it was Scotty. And for his earlier point, just because you do something for a long time, it doesn't mean that you're necessarily good at it. And I understand that some people think that you'll do anything for the story, but it doesn't really prove your point, because the point that you're trying to make is that you're a ride or die friend. You can be a ride or die friend and still be real with someone.
That's true.
I would argue that the best friends are the ones that are the most honest with you. But
and that's what I always say. If you say that you and I are friends, if I do something fucked up, you tell me, hey, that's fucked up. You were wrong about that. I may not like it, but after I think about it, I'm going to say, well, yeah, they were right. And I do the same. If you call somebody your friend, you should be able to be honest with them. Good morning, Bella Marie. Good morning, Beans. You should be able to be, and PMR, good morning. I'm sorry. You should be able to be honest with them. You shouldn't have to walk on eggshells and not tell them you're fucking up. You shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't have did that. That's whether you're online, whether you have a personal relationship with this person or not. And I've always felt that way. I don't want somebody that's going to kiss my ass and go, yes, 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 yes. Yes, you're right. You're right. You're right. Fuck no. Because I won't do that for you.
You allow Angela Dean to run rampant and spin whatever web she wants to spin, go along with her narrative. So I could argue that you're actually not a good friend for her, to be honest, because the realest friends in my life are the ones that are the most honest with me. And
Yep.
when I act out, they tell me, dude, you're acting out. You're being cringe. You need to do this, this, and this, and work on yourself. And you have a warped view on this particular topic. Let's bring it back. And here's another thing that you do that I pointed out is that you get too close to the cast members. Dude, it takes a lot more than a conversation with someone to be their friend. You know, if you have a nice, vibey conversation with someone, it doesn't automatically mean you're friends. But I think you're so needy for friendship. It's like you jump at the opportunity to be friends with these cast members. And I'm genuinely.
Oh my God. When he said that, I was like, yeah. I was like, he nailed it. He just, and the way he did it, it was a natural flow to it. And you shouldn't have to respond because this is not an attack on him. This was about Angela, about Michael, about TLC, and the violence that we see across the TV screen, which God knows, I'm going to be honest, I'm waiting for her to come on Happily Ever After. Because when she's on, I will drag her across YouTube that night. Okay, let's go.
I'm curious why. As someone that has made that mistake in the past, you know, when I started getting close to Stephanie,
Yep.
there were a lot of 90 Day Fiance fans and my own subscribers that were showing up for me and telling me,
but be honest,
this is not the move.
Because it was
And
fresh
for all
off
of
his
those
breakup
people,
too.
Thank you so much for being honest with me. I mean, I don't take offense to it. I took offense to it back then probably, but I didn't hide your comments or anything like that. I don't hide any comments. And that's another thing I say. Sorry, I'm going off on tangents here.
That's
it's
okay.
so cringe. It's such a pussy move to do that. And you know who else is doing that outside of the 90 Day community? The people that are interviewing Dan Schneider.
Yep.
Have you seen that docuseries, A Quiet Place, The Dark Side of Children TV, or whatever the title
Yep.
was? I watched it the other day, and I'll tell you what, I was horrified.
He
The
needs to
cast
be
of
in
Men's
fucking prison.
Declassified was so quick to make jokes, rape jokes, in fact, which aren't even funny, about Drake Bell when he is the victim. And at 15 years old, he had a creepy predator that isolated him away from his parents and at his house molested him on the couch.
Yep.
That's disgusting.
I woke up to him. I just opened my eyes. I woke up and he was.
Yep. So.
Just
Okay, so I don't want to hear
Getting
that
close
part.
to Angela Dean
That's
and
that show.
Scotty and talking about what great people they are. What a great person this girl is. She was molesting a 13-year-old
13
child for
years
3
old.
years, man, at Angela Dean's house, and Angela knew about it. Some even speculate that Angela Dean is the one that supplied them with alcohol. So we got big problems here because how can you do that and be a good person? You can't. You can have a.
And this is what we said way back when. Your daughter is a molester. She is on the sex registry. You had a friend that K'd somebody that was on TLC, which you didn't K them on TLC, but he played your wedding planner or your wedding coordinator, whatever it was supposed to be. He actually M somebody. You have gotten DUIs. You have made your way across every damn trashy reality show there was. Maury, what's her name? That other woman's channel, dragging your daughter, who has now been proven to be a child molester. And then I hear she's on TikTok. I heard that here with her daughters doing these dances and saying words. I wish my granddaughter would have that day. I wish she would. Hold on.
A relationship with someone and say someone was very nice to me. However, they're still a child predator.
Wait, what?
You can
Wait
say
a
that,
minute.
but the problem with you.
KK, Angela Dean, her daughter, is a convicted child molester. She had 20-something years or 20 years due to her kidney and C19. She was released to She was paroled early to her mother's house, not released. Hi, 11. How are you?
Is that you give anyone that's your friend a pass. And realistically, how close are you with these people? Because you said that we were friends.
I don't give a fuck about Wet Sock. Listen,
Do you even have you ever talked to him or had issues with him?
Oh, God.
He has a ton of subs on YouTube, but like
He does. He's a pretty good channel, a pretty big
he
channel.
does
Yes,
not
he
have
did.
like the intel I do.
He pled
So
guilty.
like whatever. If he, you know, and
And let's just be clear. This just didn't happen one time. It wasn't a one-time thing. Okay? Wasn't one time.
me and him were buddies for years.
Really? I
And
was
if he,
wondering.
yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
I think
And
him
if
and
he wants to
Yahoo
turn on me
Nerd are
like
buddies.
that, you
I really
like,
wish
then
I can
fine.
fast forward
That's
this,
it.
but
that's on
she
him.
has to be
Like,
there.
You know what? Fuck you.
That's why I
That's
went
what
to
you want
cover
to do
the
to
screen
me,
too.
then I'm good with it. It's fine. Like, you know, I'm not, and like this is my opportunity to fight up. You know, he has more subs than me, so I should fight
So
up.
just
with
so
him.
we'll
But you
know,
what?
this
It's not
is
worth my
Wet
fucking
Sox
time.
Buddy,
video.
we have never been friends, and I'm not trying to be mean to you. I'm trying to really understand how you think.
Oh
about
my
things,
God,
because
PMR.
just because we've talked the past couple of years about
Good
cast
morning,
members and
sweets.
Final Fantasy on occasion, about YouTube and about
Oh my God,
Instagram
he
and
was
about-
actually showing the text messages between him and excuse me, between him and JY. I didn't see it. I was just listening to it. He's actually showing the messages between him and JY. He said, I just don't get it. I never got less than 10K views no matter what I said. This flagging shit is killing me. Okay. I didn't know
how to get
that.
videos monetized. We've talked about things here and there, but that doesn't mean we're friends. We've never met in real life. We've never developed a
Even
friendship.
now, I'm watching
And
the
that's the
chat and I
problem, is
just
that you're
saw
so
something
quick
scrolling
to
and I
be
stopped
someone's
it.
friend. Oh my God, I got the inside scoop. I'm friends with the cast member. But later you turn on those same cast members that you label as friends.
Did we hear that? Later, you turn on those same cast members and the people that supposedly, you know, were friends to you, and you turn on them because of something they've said that you don't like.
And I don't have a problem with you, so I'm not sure why you're getting so butthurt about the situation.
Debbie,
because
I can drop the link if
it's
you
not
want me
about
to.
you. It's about the Dirty Bird. It's about your inappropriate friendship
Thank
with
you.
the Dirty Bird. And if you pride yourself on being a 90-Day Fiance blogger, with great power comes great responsibility, right? As corny as that is, Uncle Ben said that in Spider-Man, and it left a lasting impression. And obviously, at a time period in my life, I didn't listen to the advice because I got really close to Stephanie Matto.
Yep, and
a
they're
lot of
laying in the
socks and
bed
a
right
lot of
now,
fans were real
kissing.
with me and said, dude, that is so cringe. Because it betrays the audience that built you up.
Yep.
Because the audience wants the exclusive scoop. They want you to be real and transparent about all these cringe cast members. But when you develop a friendship or an inappropriate relationship with a cast member, you're going to be biased. Whether you do it intentionally or unintentionally, you are going to give someone the benefit of the doubt on situations where realistically they shouldn't get the benefit of the doubt, because majority of the cast members that go on the show
They're
are
no longer
liars.
friends.
Scotty
Actually, he's engaged again.
is on
Well, she's
complete
engaged.
kidney dialysis, and
See here, and I agree with Wet Sox when I heard this. I said it. Who gives a fuck? I mean, I hope she gets better, but I don't have no fucking sympathy for Scotty. She's a child molester, a convicted felon. Don't try to sway people by giving them this sad sob story. She's a fucking convicted molester.
every day she has to go to dialysis like 3 times a day. Like it's really bad. She needs like a kidney, and the rep that Scotty got was not accurate. And Scotty is a great girl.
Of course, she's a great girl.
We're going to agree to disagree on that.
Well,
Respectfully.
see what you don't know. You don't know what I know. Okay.
Oh my God.
Dude, it is not only wildly inappropriate, it is misleading, and it is false to say something like that. Because here's the
Okay,
thing, she is a
just let me know when you're ready and
convicted
I'll drop the
child.
link.
If she didn't in fact do those things to that kid, there would be a public.
Okay, so hold on. I'm going to show you this. Let me take this down. It states, let me blow this up. I just don't want him on my screen. Okay. I'm sorry. I just don't want him on my screen. It says, back in September 2018, 90 Day Fiance, before the 90 days start, Angela Dean's daughter was charged with child molestation and rape. Now, Scotty Dean has been convicted on 3 separate counts. This was reported March 21st, 2019. Okay, she was convicted. There is no thing that said, oh, they changed their mind. They realized it wasn't true. That didn't happen. No, that was not the case. She is still on the sex registry. Okay, let's stop playing, because you get caught up in these fucking lies.
Statement about that, the court would say something, there would be a bunch of articles about the situation, and there isn't. So you can't
She
say
pled
stuff
guilty.
like that, man. You can't give someone a pass because they're on dialysis. To be honest with you, I don't know what the moral take here is, because lately I've been hoping that majority of the child molesters or the people that harm children get life sentences.
They need
death.
to.
I know, but there was nothing about that case that wasn't really bad.
Scotty got
PMR.
sentenced to 20 years. She served 2 and came out because
Yeah, I don't know how that
the
happened.
courts found because it wasn't true.
No, that's not why she came out. She came out because of C19 and her kidney disease. That's why she came out. So it's true. She is a registered sex offender.
What the do you think I'd be like hanging out with them if Scotty was like what they claim her to be?
Yes, you would, because
It was because
anytime
of
you
her
become
kidney
friends with a
disease
cast
and
member, it's like
C19.
every bad thing they've ever done
Nice
goes out the
museum.
window, and you just start furiously defending them in face of the evidence. So right here, what you're saying about Scotty Dean, that's not true. Socks, let me know what you think about this. So right now, you publicly
It's not
said
true.
that the court system had it wrong and she didn't do what she was accused of, even though she pled guilty.
The National Sex Offender website is administered by the Department of Justice
I'm
and
gonna drop
enables
this so you
everyone
guys
to
can
search
see
the
this.
latest information on identities and locations of registered sex offenders from all 50 states, the District of Columbia, the principal U.S. territories, and more than 150 Indian tribes. Hey, John, quick question. So if you type in Scotty Deem, her name pops up, Scotty Marlene Deem, and her status says sex offender. Don't you think they would
There you
change
go.
that if it
I don't
was
want it
all
on
in
my
fact
screen.
made
There
up?
we go.
Wow, look at this, everyone. Google has all the answers. The COVID-19 pandemic had large negative impact on the people in U.S. prisons. Expedited releases from prison were one strategy used to decrease mortality from COVID-19.
Yep.
However, little is known about the re-entry experiences of those being rapidly released from custody early in the pandemic. Well, the timeline checks out for when Scotty Deem was released. And
Yep.
as we know, when we type in how long does parole last, the answer we get
Johnson
is
was a
most
piece of
cases
shit.
the length of parole depends upon the crime that was committed
And I like
and the
Mary, and
behavior
she
of
knows
the criminal.
exactly how I feel
Typically,
about him.
parole will not last longer than 5 years. However, parole can last for the rest of the prisoner's life. Maybe we have a future in true crimes because we just solved this case in about 5 seconds. Dirty Bird Jr.'s on parole.
Oh my. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Crimes because we just solved this.
Hold on. I look, I have to show you guys this. I'm sure you guys already seen it, but when I actually looked down at the screen, because I heard the bird fly, going wah, right? So I looked at the screen.
Case in
and
about
this is
5
what I
seconds.
saw.
Dirty Bird Jr.'s on
I went back
parole.
too far. This is what I saw. I cracked up laughing. That's what I saw. I said, damn.
Yeah, I feel like you kind of had to hang out with her just because she lives there and it's Angela's daughter, so you had to put up with it.
I don't know either, PMR.
That would ruin
but
me.
my
That would
understanding
ruin
was
me.
because her health was really bad, she was
Like,
declining really quick, and
I
that's
was
what
one of the
told
first
me.
people that reported
She
on
got
Scotty,
released
like,
to
you know, with
her
that,
mother's
and
home.
I would never go there. You know, that's suicide. Well, not it's blogger suicide. Like to do that. And
You know, I'm
This is
tired of
another
hearing
summary.
excuses. Hold
This
on.
is another huge problem I see with you, man, is you talk about yourself a lot. It's not about you, it's about the story. And I think that's the problem, is that you involve yourself too much in these stories when realistically it's about what
He
you're
does
covering.
look like a young Nicolas Cage, though.
You know, I know a lot of people aren't going to believe it, but like, you know, Scotty's not the demon that people think she is.
She is a
And
demon.
Scotty is one of my most favorite people on earth. She's funny and smart, and she is not. And I spent a lot of time with them and Scotty, and you know.
Now I guarantee you, this
She's
is
a good
going to be seen
person.
as an attack.
Sarge, let me know what you think in the comments about this. This
This is
particular
not an
clip
attack.
is
I'm
one that I
reviewing
used in
what's
our
in the
past video, but just because you spend time with someone and they're nice to you doesn't make that person a good person.
What I can say is that Scotty got sentenced to like 25 years and she served like a year and a half. And she got released because we're talking about Scotty. Can you just like say something about, you're not helping me.
What do you want me to say? I've already said it. What? She's an amazing person. She's one of our very, very good friends. She's family, and
Guys, Jeffrey Paschal is a good person. He and I are really, really good friends. And who cares if he busted that woman's face up and made her look like Tales from the Crypt? Who cares? Who cares what he did? He's my friend. And there's always a reason behind the things that's been done. But we saw that woman's face. We all saw that woman's face. I showed it over and over again when I was covering that trial. We saw her face, the one that she actually hit the door, then tripped over this. Got you. We got you. Okay, all these good people. Oh, shit. That was my mistake. I stopped sharing. Hold on a second. Let me get it back again. Oh, I got so excited. I was talking about my best friend, Jeffrey. Okay, let's go. Yep, that's how she got out, Daisy.
anything you ask for, she will bend over backwards and help you.
Think about it. Think about it, guys, for a second. If Scotty was so awful, she would not have her kids in the same house as her. Like,
the mother has guardianship. Dirty Bird, Dirty Bird, Dirty Bird. Dirty Bird was left in charge of the kids when she went to do her prison time.
you know, it's.
I always wonder how she's able to be around
Because
those
she's
children.
not
Because
that person, Siwa. She's
once
not.
you're registered as an offender, you can't be around children at all, I thought.
Listen, the person already admitted to the cops.
That person didn't admit shit.
It was all fake, that it was not real.
And the police were like,
it wasn't real. She didn't suck it all. She didn't have sex
my
with
story
him.
to tell.
Okay.
But if they came forward and said it was all lies and that they lied to the police, so wouldn't there be a court hearing to get that entered as an evidence that it was all lies and all fake?
How are you?
I can't speak on this. I probably already.
Don't get yourself in trouble.
Okay, so we're gonna have to petition the court. Matter of fact, fuck it. I'll just call the parole board next week, or I'll call and see why is she still on the sex registry if the person came forward and said it wasn't true. This didn't happen. Your mother's abusive. You're a molester, a convicted molester. Get the fuck out of here. But TLC has this on their show. Got you.
Probably overstepped already. But what I can say is, like, you know, if Scotty was such a danger, she would not have her kids in her house or be around kids.
Okay, hold on. This says the sex offender whose victim was not his or her own children is usually permitted to live with his or her biological children. That's why. Again, here we go. A sex offender whose victim was not his or her children is usually permitted to live with his or her biological children.
You know, and that's it. You know,
Crazy to see someone go so hard to defend a convicted child.
So it says, daughter of, oh, hold on. I'm going to take it off. Let me take this off so you can read it yourself. It says, let's get back here. Daughter of 90 Day Fiance star Angela Deem is sentenced to 20 years in prison, not 25, 20 years in prison for molesting a child and performing indecent acts in front of 5 minors. 5. And the victim's grandmother is the one that contacted the police. So here we go, right here. She had sex with the minor 2 or 3 times between July 1st and August 31st. I knew it wasn't just one. I couldn't remember because I remember reading this. As I told you, I didn't watch the video. I listened to the video as I was. Okay, bye, sweetie. Run your errands. I'll talk to you later. But yes. So I was hearing it. I wasn't watching the video. So when I say I'm listening, I'm really listening. I'm not watching. But I didn't see he put this up. So there we go. Okay, there we go. So let's go back and let me play.
Toucher and the mother that is abusive both on and off camera. But you know what's interesting
All right,
about
Bella,
this is
sorry,
that you
have a
leave
good
them at face
day.
value, man. When realistically,
Nicki
I
Minaj's
wish that you had
husband.
more empathy for the victims of both of these women. You know, let's talk about Scotty's victim for a second. Imagine that your mother
damn,
trusts
you
Scotty to watch you. So the mother drops you off, and this is supposed to be
Yes,
your
she had an
guardian,
audience.
your third.
Okay, Debbie, are you ready to come up so I can drop this link for you? Yes, in front of 5 minor children. Probably her kids and her sister's kids. Or could have been other kids she was babysitting. Let me not put that out there because I don't know what children. I don't know what children, but it was performed in front of 5 minor children. And it happened 2 to 3 times between July 1st and August 31st. I don't think she would abuse her own kids. I really don't.
13 years old, and she all of a sudden starts molesting you. Where are you going to go? You're 13 years old. You're in Hazelhurst, Georgia. It's probably one of those situations where there's a house and there's woods and then there's another house. What are you going to do? Are you going to call 911? Who are they going to believe? A little kid or the adult? It's gross to see, dude, because you have so much sympathy for these immoral, disgusting creatures. But what about the kids? Another live video or the same live, he said that he hates liars when he was talking about me, saying that my dad is Nicolas Cage. Obviously, my father is not Nicolas Cage. That's Googleable. That was a running joke in our community.
It was.
A lot of wet
I
socks
remember
said
him
I look
saying
like
that, and
Nicolas
that's
Cage.
years
And
ago.
then one day I was like, yeah, it's my dad. And everyone thought it was funny. And we thought it was funny to troll because we originally started off as a troll channel.
And I didn't know
hence
that
the name Your Wet Sock. It wasn't to be taken seriously, right? However, on technicality, I did lie about my dad being Nicolas Cage, if we want to be technical about the situation.
Technical, yes.
So I apologize for that to everyone that I offended, but it was a running joke in our community.
You fight up, not down, Siwa. That's what I always told you. You fight up, not down. You fight up. And like, if he wants to keep coming at me, like I thought he made. Is there a lot of videos he's made against me now?
Oh, well, they're geared toward Angela, but you're mentioning every single one of them, of course.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Oh, God.
And the reason he was mentioned is because of the fact that he was down. Oh, I missed that commercial. I'm sorry. He was down there with Angela. That's the only reason he was mentioned. I tried my best not to mention him, but that's the only reason. Oh my God, I just got the picture. Multi-family buy, Seaside Realty. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Now, to be honest, if you have renters, I don't know if he's month to month or if he's on a yearly lease, whatever. You don't have to tell them, but most landlords that respect their tenants would let them know, hey, I'm putting the house up for sale. Oh, wait. So so it was on Wet Sox did a live about 3 weeks ago, and they were talking about Scotty's father who had passed away, and they invited Scotty to the services, but not Angela. So Angela was going at the dead man's sister in messages, and this woman just unloaded on Angela. Yep. See, most places you have to. So he probably did give him 30 days notice. He probably did give him 30 days notice. So, but I just thank you for that picture. I didn't know that. Oh my God.
I wish people could. Wow, someone who poses as Nicolas Cage's son, and when you're not.
But he wasn't posing as Nicolas Cage's son.
You know,
it was a joke
liar.
That was said years ago.
I can't stand liars.
I was in there when he said it.
What do you think is a more damaging thing to lie about? To lie about your dad being a celebrity, or to lie in defense of a convicted child molester? Ask yourself
you
that,
think he
man,
found
because
out last
really
summer?
you're going so hard in the wrong
No.
direction. Like,
Well,
I wish you didn't.
Hold on. If you found that out last summer, would you be actively looking for some place to live? That don't make any sense to me if he knew that. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Get so butthurt because, like I said, the videos aren't about you. The videos are about fan culture. The videos are about you priding yourself on being a 90-Day Fiance blogger, but then putting those same people on
Wet
a
Sox
pedestal
is
and
always so
believing
well put
everything
together.
they say at face value. There's something wrong with that. Don't you agree? That right there betrays the audience that built you up, that has watched you for the numerous years that you've been doing that. And that's the point I'm making. I'm not personally attacking you. I'm not coming at you. I haven't insulted your looks, but you said something about my hair, and it's like, dude, you look like Sid the Sloth. Now I insulted your looks. You look like Sid the Sloth, and you're talking about what I look like?
I tried to take the high road. I really fucking did. I did. I tried. And
God.
This asshole who claims to be Nicolas Cage's son,
That's
wants to
oh my
keep
God.
coming after me. Well, fuck you.
Let me ask you guys who followed Wet Sox for a while. That was years ago. I remember I was in that chat. And matter of fact, it wasn't even a chat. He had dropped a video. It was a joke. It was a joke because everybody kept telling him he looks like a young Nicolas Cage. It was a joke. I don't give a hell about Jen's final behavior warning. I really don't, because she's never going to change. I really, really don't. I really don't. So please stop talking to me about her. Thank you.
Well, are you maybe going to watch the videos first before you go to war?
Good morning, Crazy Cat.
No, I don't need to. Fuck
Okay.
him. What do I need to watch, Siwa? What? Him saying,
I mean, I'm not going to skirt around it and say he's nice to you in any way, shape, or form. He's definitely not. He's definitely
Has he
very
been
Oh my
nice
God,
to
this
me
is
at
the
all
most
in
I've heard his
in-
voice
in
and it's
these
driving me
videos? Was he
crazy.
nice to me?
Oh no, he's not been nice to you or anybody.
Why do I need to watch it?
Oh.
I don't know, just to see if it's as I don't know. Like I don't to see if it's
Yeah, I
worth it,
wasn't
guess.
following him on
Here's the difference
Instagram at
between
that
me and
time,
him,
Margo.
Siwa, and me and the haters. Like, I don't need to watch that. I don't need to listen to the haters. I don't because they're haters
Why
and they're
listen?
liars. Like,
I've been telling you this for
and-
years. Ignore the bullshit.
And your reactions to said videos speak volumes about your character because you continue to defend these people. You
Thank you,
switch your
Crystal.
Instagram account to private, and then you talk about me on whatever live this
Dean's
was.
got the
I don't know. I didn't
membership.
watch the live. One of my subscribers sent me the live video. But I just found it interesting because you're never the subject of the video. You're a side character in the video because the topic is about Angela and Michael, who are the main characters
Thank
of the
you.
video, because
That's
they're
what
the cast
everybody's
members
discussing.
on the TV show that we review on our channel. So it's interesting, your reaction, because it seems like you place a certain level of
Oh my
importance
God,
on yourself
E11.
that we all look at each other like, dude, you're not that important, and it's not meant to be a dig at you.
E11, I saw your video. I think it was you. I think it was you that did the video with him falling asleep. Oh, okay. Protect us from what? There's nothing bad. Okay, let me put trigger warning up. I'm sorry. Okay,
It's
here we
just
go.
that you're not the subject. But from your reaction, I could tell that you think you're more important than you are. Yes, people watch you because the cast members that you interview have slip-ups, like we saw with the 3-hour live that you posted with Angela and Scotty and the entire Dirty Bird household, because these kids were running around playing in the background.
Yep, they in the
Y'all are
background.
banging on things. You're saying all kinds of cuss words. It doesn't seem like a safe environment for children.
That's okay. If like you want to believe Michael, then that's on you.
Oh, that was
Believe
Cooch's
Michael.
lie.
Like, you know, but like for him to keep attacking me,
Yes, I'm
well,
sorry,
then fuck
Coochie, it was
you.
you.
And now, you know, like, have you met me?
I'm sorry,
What's up?
PMR.
Do you
Hold
know
on.
what I'm about?
Guys, my commercials are set at 30 minutes, which is the highest I can put them at. I don't know. Hold on. Let me check right now to see if it's still on 30. Because you go into live monetization, and then you have 6 minutes, 12 minutes, 18 minutes, 24 minutes, 30 minutes. And they had to show me how to do that. It's set at 30 minutes. I am so sorry. Hi, Cats Rule. I am so sorry, PMR. I don't know what else to do unless I just turn off the monetization.
Because I will fucking eviscerate you. And now that I'm fighting up, then I hope I get your fucking subs and followers. So
Nobody's going to do that.
Asshole.
You told your audience that you pride yourself on being a 90-day blogger for the past 12 years. Well, why is it then that you're so afraid of criticism and you take criticism in this kind of way? Because when you post public videos on YouTube and other social media platforms, naturally commentary YouTubers are going to discuss this.
And look, guys, he does look like a young Nicolas Cage. Let me show you. And he does. He looks like a young Nicolas Cage. Let me make this big. Look at him. He looks like a young Nicolas Cage. And I like wet socks. And if y'all haven't checked out the Daily Soap Dish or Soap Dirt, I can't remember his damn name, never. He's pretty funny as well. And moving mad.
Especially when during that live, your face is what we see. We don't even see the Dirty Bird at any point.
I got 3 lawyers. Nigerians, people that back him, get him a good lawyer.
$10,000 an hour. Really?
The way that you look in this live is run down, sweaty, stanky. It just is not a professional interview. The good news for John is that he is older than me and he's been doing this for longer than me, and it's never too late to change, man.
But you have 325,000
distance yourself from
subscribers.
Fringe cast members that go on these TV shows and go back to the roots. Go back to making videos for your audience that are informative,
okay,
and not
Aesop.
biased. And to be honest with you, it's like I feel like I personally have gone on a journey where I, started to talk to a lot of cast members, and then I realized that I was betraying myself and the audience that I built up, so I distanced myself. For the Wet Sox, you are men and women of honor, righteous knights of God, and I am so proud of you. I'm proud of the journey that we're on. We're leveling up in different ways, all together as one big happy family.
Yep.
Thank you so much for supporting
Thank you. That was a well put together video. And I didn't see it until I'm watching it now with you guys. I just listened to it. Now, I would call that a response. Yes, I love his avatar too. I would call that a response. We all know it's going to come across as an attack. That was not an attack, because what everybody's, and that's one of the reasons why I haven't been really doing a lot of the behind the scenes stuff, and I'm waiting for her episodes on Happily Ever After. Because if you look through you can Google her and every article, there is not one person that has any sympathy towards this woman. And I've already said, I don't give a shit if Michael talked to 55 million goddamn women. I really don't. I really don't. I've never seen him on camera put his hands on her. On camera. I don't know what happens behind closed doors, but I can only imagine if she does it on camera, what she does at home. And now that he's there. And then we hear about his family making 2 welfare check calls. We heard the day that Michael left or, disappeared or escaped, that she had went to the grocery store supposedly to get to get food, but then you hear her on the 911 call saying that she had went to the police station to pull records of stuff that they did by coming to her house. Then we heard her before 911 picked up saying, I'm gonna send his ass home. Then we hear her calling his friend on Saturday and threatening him, talking about he wants this woman's daughter, when again, your daughter is a convicted child molester. Convicted. Not alleged, convicted. Serve time, convicted. We have no room to talk about somebody may want somebody's daughter because you saw her blonde hair. So people are waiting, and Wet Sock is right. No one was talking about the behind the scenes drama. We are all talking about the show. But when you put yourself in the middle of it, you're the spokesperson, as it appeared. Of course you're going to be brought up. Point blank period. All right. Debbie, did you get your coffee yet? So as soon as Michael got to Dirty Bird's house, hold on. Let me check out some of these comments. Let me see what you guys are saying. Oh my God. Do you think our house smells like mothballs? See, I don't know if they did that or not. We know when we first watched the first episode, we saw the trailer and we saw them in the trailer. Okay. I don't ever remember seeing Alex and Alexi in the trailer, but I did see them. So we've watched the next episode. We don't see them in the trailer. That may not mean anything. But if TLC is getting the backlash, or if they're reading everything that's being said, or if they're up to date, Debbie, are you ready to come up? Did you get your coffee? So maybe they're taking heed because people are tired of Jasmine and her violent outburst. I mean, just think, if she's doing this for the show. Okay, so let me drop it. If she's doing this for the show, you've got people that have real mental health issues. Don't you think that's triggering? Good morning, Snuggle Bunny. So if she's doing that for the show to bring in ratings, because we see her when she's on the tell-all, this is the first time I've seen her have a meltdown like that. She's screaming, but not one damn tear was coming out of her eye. I think Michael has a lawyer too, because there's no way. And again, I'm going to say I was live when I got that message. Good morning, 90 days. No one went looking for Michael at all. And if that's what Amber told you, if she was listening to my show, because you said you got a message from, or Amber sent a message, if she was listening to the show, Amber knew exactly what happened. Nobody went looking for Michael. I said, tell him I'm live now. I'll drop the link if he wants to come up. Nobody went looking for him. I didn't even know. I didn't take it seriously until I spoke in a brick earlier that day. It says device not connected, sweetie. Okay, there we go. Ma'am, good morning.
Hi, morning.
Good morning. So what did you think about Wet Sox video? Because I got it from you and I got it from another person as well.
Listen, there's nothing sexier than like a nerdy intellectual gentleman for me. Even though he real young, like I like listening to him, and he is on top of his game with this. And it's like I commented earlier. He's not giving what that other gentleman that reported on this incident wants to receive. He's not giving it.
Yep.
Because what that other gentleman needs to learn is that you don't fight with somebody who's smarter than you.
There you go.
He's like, your wet sock is just detailing facts, legal facts. And he's using what's been broadcast on YouTube channels as additional evidence. And like, sorry, what gave the other gentleman away was when he said, I'll take your subscribers too.
That's not going to happen.
But no, like, when are we going to learn to stop doing this on YouTube?
I don't know.
That's why I turned off of a lot of channels that I was really enjoying at the beginning.
I remember you told me.
I turned off of all of them, his included. I used to listen to him, and I stopped because every month there was a different squabble.
Every month or every week? Was it every other week?
I don't know. You know, I had other things going on, so for me it felt like every month. And it just became very strategic and repetitive.
Okay,
and I don't know. It just wasn't.
Okay, I'm going to get the comments. Hold on. I'm going to get the comments. Okay, so we're going to read the comments on this video. Okay, hold on. We're going to read the comments on. Oh, look at him. He's fresh. Okay, let's look at the comments from the video. Debbie, did you read the comments?
No, I barely watch these things. I listen to them, but I should watch Wet Sock more because he's very visual, and that's my mistake with him.
Okay, so it says, here is a quote from 2019 article about her prison sentence. Deem is currently in custody where she's serving 2 years, 1 day of a 20-year sentence. She will spend the remainder of her sentence on probation.
Wow.
A spokesperson from the Georgia's Jeff Davis County District Attorney Office tells People. So here we go, right there. Right there. Now we know she was going to serve 2 years and 1 day.
And another thing,
because she was innocent. But look at me. Look at me. I left a comment. Best commentary.
Oh my God.
Look, Beating You says Michael deserves to be in America. Let's kick Angela out. Oh shit.
Nobody else wants her. She's our burden to bear. Leave her alone.
They're saying don't send her to Australia. This one says, but not in my country. There's got to be some kind of remote, faraway island specifically existing solely for permanent exile for all of the reality star TV cast members who end up showing the world their soulless, broken shells of existence.
No.
Damn.
No, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that because why are you going to endanger the natural habitat or the indigenous habitat of said island? No, leave her here.
Okay, so Tiara Williams says that guy is very biased and disgusting for taking up for Scotty. How sick and desperate for friends can you be?
But here's the thing, though. In his defense of that individual, right? He said that you said that he said that someone else has stepped forward and assumed responsibility or guilt for what had happened. So then why didn't her lawyer contact that individual and their attorney and then go to the parole board and get her sentence overturned? And like you said, take her off of that registry. Because being on that registry is really hard. Ask Nicki Minaj's husband.
Okay, hold on. Let me turn off. Okay, I'm going to turn off monetization real quick. Mine is set at 30 minutes. And I can show you guys it's set. Choose how It says choose how mid-roll to peer.
Don't turn off your monetization. Look, guys, this is something that YouTube has imposed on every single creator. It is what it is. Like, you want to support Heidi's channel, let her keep her monetization, and I get the ads too. And as soon as the countdown goes, I just click it off. It's nothing that we can do as creators on YouTube. This is YouTube trying to earn money for themselves.
Yeah, because it's not me, because I have it at the highest setting. So then we have the cat says, and as an SA survivor, thank you. I never got justice. I was told not to ruin two boys' lives, even with the camera on my bus, catching one and the other in front of a teacher for a year.
Wow.
And then this other one says, I can't stand liars. Is best friends with the SAer. Horrible people will stick together, I guess. Kathy says Michael is a gracious, polite, proud man, and that woman has disgraced and insulted his manhood and disrespected his country and his family.
But you know, another thing that this gentleman could do, if he firmly believes that someone else did these things, he could investigate himself and bring forward evidence to prove that her conviction was wrong. A lot of people do that. Like on Prison Brides, Gabriella's doing that for her husband in jail.
Oh, okay, so do you think her conviction was wrong when it happened 2 or 3 times?
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is if he has crossed the line from reporting on events that take place with these characters,
yep,
to then being friends and wanting to promote their innocence or guilt or whatever, I think he should like do the legwork, do the journalistic legwork, and bring forward the evidence and help overturn her sentence. Because if it was me, I would want to get my conviction overturned. And if you're my friend and you firmly believe in my innocence, I would think that you would want to help me.
PMR said, are you saying John should actually do work and research?
Well, yeah. If he firmly believes in that, yes. And if he's her friend, yes. Like, I'm only looking at Gabriella on Prison Brides. Like, she's down for Jamal. Not my Jamal, but Jamal that's serving time in prison in Michigan. And she's doing the research.
PMR said, girl, you don't know.
I'm just being facetious, y'all. But this is what I'm trying to say, though. You don't go out there and make statements like that and then just don't back it up. You don't look credible. You just don't. And I'm not trying to pick any fights with anybody. It's just that Wet Sock has a point. And
who is Project Leroy? I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm teasing too, PMR. I'm sorry. No, it's just weird. Like, you know how my mom always told me, don't take nobody to your job to get them a job unless, you really can, feel good that they won't embarrass you.
Yeah, PMR says she's just teasing you. So
I know, I'm seeing it.
Yeah. So then we have someone else in the comments saying she should be canceled, but TLC doesn't care. She's abusive on camera. They're going to keep showing her for the drama. And I'm going to have to say, I need to see it. Well, her abuse of Michael was well documented. What happened to the good TLC, tender loving care? Now it's like tender loving care, no more ratings. Oh, shit.
No, TLC actually stands for the Learning Channel, and they're teaching us a lot of things that we don't need to learn. But here's the thing, though. I think TLC is doing last minute edits. I think I brought this up with you.
Yeah, you did.
On Thursday.
I think so.
Because they were pushing Angela and Michael hard. And now all of a sudden, we're not seeing anything about them. The Alexi and Lauren thing was pulled in to me at the last minute because I think that was more for a 90-day story than for this, because they haven't been doing this particular happily ever after for a very long time. I I think they're doing last minute edits. Either that or footage was requested by legal authorities.
Oh, there is Pick Me. I really hope people see what a liar JY is. Scotty was guilty. She went to prison. JY and Scotty deserve their friendship. Both are creepy as fuck. God damn. When he's trying to defend Scotty, he's literally struggling to come up with good things to say. Oh my God, these comments are brutal. Trash defends trash. So he refuses to admit any of her wrongdoings. There is no excuse for how she treats Michael. Damn. Oh my God. This one says JY seems under the influence all the time. He is nasally and erratic. Damn.
Look, I'm not even going to talk about that. I just feel like
Oh
if
my
you're
God, these
reporting on
comments are
something,
brutal.
you should look at it from both sides and allow people to make their own decisions based on the both sides that you have presented.
And that's the truth. You have to look at both sides. Now, the question everybody was saying, people were when we were watching Cooch, when she did part 1 and part 2, people in the chat that he was doing was saying, well, why did he come? Maybe shit, he done put up through this for 7 years. Maybe he figured he deserves to be here. And as soon as he gets here, he's going to see how things go. If they're worse than what they were then, I'm leaving. And that's exactly what the fuck he did. He left. He left.
Can I ask another question?
Yes.
So after that first initial video that he did, I'm sure he got a lot of views for that. But subsequent videos reporting on the situation, what was the viewership of those videos?
I don't know.
Because if they've gone down, you take a look at any and everybody on YouTube that was reporting on it. They were getting lots of views. And I'm sure lots of subscribers as well.
Let me see. Wet Sock got on this video. Wet Sock has 27,000 views.
And if you think about it, Wet Sock came into this late. He came into it late, but with a different perspective. Like everybody else was just reporting on this, but like I said, he's a very visual creator. So and he's comedic. He has a great sense of humor. And he has a way of insulting people without making them really feel like dog shit when he wants to. And he admits his own fault, because I do remember that Nick Cage thing, but I always thought that was a joke. I didn't see any reason for him to apologize for that.
Yeah, it was a joke.
Yeah, because he runs gags all the time. But I just feel like this is like trying to start up a little argument again so that you could get subs or get views. It's not going to work with Wet Sock. He's just not into that. And just don't fight with somebody that's smarter than you. Bring your facts. Like, that's what I like to see. Bring your facts.
This one guy says, it's so sad that he has fallen, and he definitely looks like he's on drugs. This other one says, wow.
It could be humidity.
Yates sounds so disturbed. Do him and Angela do drugs together? They both sound nonsensical. Oh my God. These comments are brutal. They're brutal.
Well, people are sharing their opinions,
Yeah, and then this one says JY also went hard defending Joffrey until the trial. JY stayed at GB's home and then were friends. He then said he saw some things and that GB came at him as well. He's not in it for the story. He attaches himself to the cast of these shows to elevate himself. He's a mess.
But what person who reports on these shows willingly goes and stays in these people's houses?
Girl, wait a minute. This one says, not that guy thinking that Nicolas Cage joke is a got you moment. It was a joke. And then they said the fact that you had to explain the Nicolas Cage joke and they're laughing their ass off.
Mm-hmm.
It was a joke.
Yeah.
I can't believe they let Scotty out when she got 20 years. See or not, it's ridiculous. Oh my God, this one says JY needs to lay off the booze and cigarettes. He looks terrible. Oh shit. Woo.
I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt, y'all. It might have been the humidity.
Oh, what humidity in New Jersey?
No, didn't he go to Georgia?
Okay, but what about how he looks now?
Oh, I don't know how he looks now.
looked in that video, which I didn't show the
I don't
video.
know how he looks now. I don't
Okay,
know
well, anybody that saw it, they'll know.
okay. Oh, maybe
my
he came out
God.
the shower or something. I don't know.
Okay, here we go. It says Yates and Nick Cage Jr. have two completely different fan bases. We will never clash laughing unless we're spying for our Sox community. They said the dude is on the Dean payroll. Seriously, this is not good. And if he wanted, and then this one says, ha, 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 Sid the Sloth Yates. Oh my God. This is not good. If you want to know what people are thinking about you, come read these comments. This one says, JY gives me the creeps. Oh, shit.
Oh, well,
oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. So, Jesus. There is no good comments about him. There's no good comments. Debbie, what you have to say?
I just think this is stupid.
And it see, he took it as an attack on, it wasn't about him. It was about Angela.
Can you do something else for me? Can you tell me the video that you watched, like where he's in New Jersey responding to Wet Sock? How many
I
views
just
did he
saw
get
it.
on that? How many views did he get on that? And how many views did Wet Sock get on his? That was
I don't know. I don't know whose channel it was on. I heard Switch Witch. I don't know if they were on her channel or his channel. So I don't know. Can somebody tell me how many views they got on that, please? Please, please, please. Was it on the Switch Witch channel or was it on JY's channel? So I can go take a look because I don't know where it was. I think it could have been on hers because she would sound like he was on her panel. Hold on a second. Let me go look. Okay, see what's okay. Hold on. Oh God, I gotta type her name in here.
I'm sorry. I just want to know.
Her name doesn't come up when I type it because I don't watch. Janocchio, shut the fuck up my son John Yates, Josh and Geneva panel to discuss Jen. Hey y'all, Drazzle's like I don't know which. Okay, blogger John Yates about things. Okay, here we go. 2.2K.
And how many views does Wet Sock have?
27,000.
Okay. Fight over.
Yes, Wet Sock has been doing the whole series, and he has. So has Moving Mad. They've been doing the whole series.
You see what I'm saying, right? It's not.
Yep.
It's not worth anybody's time to fight over this.
Yep. So I got a call. Well, I don't know if it was a call or a text one day. No, it was a call. And they said that he was saying that I attacked him. I've never attacked him. I was sharing Wet Sox videos on my community tab. I was sharing Moving Mad's videos on my community tab. I made a statement when I said, your platform across all, you know, how you always bragging, you got over 100,000. Only thing I said was, when you found out this man was missing, why didn't you use that platform to get the word out? That's what I said. That's not an attack.
Mm-hmm. Well,
it's not an attack.
No, but it is a criticism. I think that's how he's interpreting it, even though it isn't. You know, you're just asking a valid question, But in his head,
I asked the same thing about Angela.
right, but I feel like he's just a little paranoid because he feels like people are attacking him and they're not.
No. And that's one of the reasons why I really said I was going to wait until the new season so I can commentate on what I'm watching on the season, because I didn't want him to go into, and then again, I really don't care, but it's not an attack. It's not an attack. I'm only stating you put yourself there. I even said when you looked up, they were saying shit that you didn't realize they were going to be saying. So he was caught off guard. Everybody saw that.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody saw that. And then you see the kids running around in the background when you're doing all this cursing. We all talked about that. It wasn't about you. It's about her.
Maybe that's where the confusion lies with him.
I don't think he knows that. Good morning, Gwen. And now that oh, Brooke, I saw you went live last night. I saw that this morning when I woke up. I definitely need to go watch that. But I just it's not an attack on you. And Wet Sox said it. You make it about you. It's not about you. It was about that situation that we all found to be bullshit. It was BS.
Well,
and then we hear all the shit that happened on Saturday, what you did on Friday, how you've been threatening people, not JY, but Angela.
My thing is, right, he went down there because a human being was missing. And then it just evolved into something else that, to me...
But how were they looking for him? By holding alive? So what was that going to do?
That initial video, it went out of control. What were his reasons for going all the way down there to do a live video when he could have quite easily
went live from his house?
I don't know. I would have saved my gas money. But then again, I'm not friends. So I don't know. Maybe it's different when you're friends. But when you're friends, you're not going to go. You're going to go to hold a hand and be support and make a casserole or something like that. You're not going to sit there and try to monetize a situation. I don't know. I think I just have a different value base on what a friend is or isn't. And I have a very tight circle. I don't like, I'm an introvert. So yeah, I think what I think of a friend is different than what others do. So yeah, never mind. I take everything back. I shouldn't place my expectations onto others. So there you go. Sorry about that.
Hold on a second. Cooch did a live last night too. I know Brooke did a live last night. But so you know, if I want to know what's going on, if I see Cooch going live, I say, oh, Cooch, not going. But if I happen to be looking for something to listen to, and if I see, and I know Cooch only goes live like sometimes midday for me. So I was like, I'll go, first thing I check is Dirty Bitch. And I don't see her live. And then if I look, I say, oh, I didn't see that one. I go back and watch it. Or if I see Annie Maria or if E11 goes live, because I'm trying to, hey, Savage. I've been trying to find stuff to listen to, you know, while I'm working and doing reports. So the other day, well, Friday, I'm in the office. I listened to all things P. Diddy. Anything, I'm serious. It was like right after the Vinnie Politan, the psychic, what's her name, Bella? Yes. So I listened, guys, if you haven't listened to Bella did a live 6 months, well, like November, I'm sorry, October or November. And she said Diddy's House of Cards, she was channeling Kim Porter. She said the House of Cards are going to come tumbling down between March and April. If you guys have not followed Bella or watched her, she was channeling Kim Porter. And I'll be damned if she wasn't right. What just happened last week, that's what, the end of March, we're going into April. His house of cards have come tumbling down. Now he's in Miami. He's not in the islands. He is in Miami. People keep saying that he's in an island. His jet came back, which he brought his jet back. God only knows what he sent the jet out with, but he's still in Miami. Yes, Sloan Bella. That's her.
The funny thing is that they're reporting down here on local news that he was supposed to be vacationing for Easter with his kids in the Bahamas.
Yep, I saw him and his two twin daughters. They stepped out yesterday. He is in Miami. He's not in the Bahamas.
Where's Quincy?
I don't know where Quincy is. He was with his girl. Oh, no, Christian took a picture with his girlfriend the other day. I don't know where Quincy is.
Quincy need to go and get his two baby sisters and get them out of there, because that was my first concern. Like, as soon as Kim died, they put those twins into modeling, and modeling is the gateway to a lot of this junk.
Yep, Al did say come home to Quincy, and everybody went crazy. Which he could have texted him that, hey, bro, hey, why don't you come home? But he put it on IG. The door is open. Come home. But just Quincy is a grown ass man. I'm sure he can get his own place.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think Maria has him too. Savage, do you want to come on panel, sweetie? Because I would love to hear your thoughts on this whole mess. But but this shit is just crazy. So again, no one was attacking JY. PMR, if you want to come up, I'll drop the link for you too, Cooch, anybody. Oh, you're off to vacuum and mop. Okay, Cooch is going to be going live when? When is Cooch going live? I saw somebody said I'll pop in later. I don't know when Cooch is going live. Okay, I'll find it. Oh, that's right. PMR don't panel. I forgot she doesn't. So, but anyway, the underground is back at it again. Are we ready? I'm moving it back a little. Cooch, if you're going to go live, I'll end my live, but I just want to go over the underground real quick. Okay, so we all know that I've been following the underground. Okay, she's being stalked. She's been kidnapped again, falsely arrested. So she had a live set up last night, which of course turned into a community tab post. Okay, but let me read you the one she did 9 days ago. This one had me rolling. Okay, now I want y'all to remember, I've already contacted Ben Crump. I've contacted the FBI. They all know what's going on. All right, Coach. Debbie, are we ready?
Who's underground?
The underground is the one that says that the company is paying JY and Sherelle to come after her by calling her all kind of N-words.
Okay. The young lady that's in her apartment with a wig and nice brand new manicured nails.
Yeah, her. Her. Okay.
Here.
Okay, so 9 days ago, from the underground, be aware of the tricks the mainstream uses to try to feel better about themselves at the expense of Black people and other minorities, like calling themselves privileged and advantaged and calling everyone else disadvantaged. What? What the fuck? Based on what? The dirty trick? The dirty trick is the mainstream's way of claiming they're special in our face in a weak attempt to try to feel better about themselves. She's repeated herself. How are you privileged? And you got the highest suicide, the S rate in the country out of everyone by far. This girl takes her time with this. The statistics tell a different story. So somebody lying. The statistics say they're the ones actually very disadvantaged. So I'm going to go with facts. Girl, I don't know what the fuck she's talking about here. The attorneys and civil rights, can you contact other entities like Illinois representatives with the complaint against the FBI? Now, she wants us to do this because her phone and her email, and she can't get on social media, but she's writing all this shit. The FBI hasn't prosecuted the case yet because they would be prosecuting themselves. The fake EEOC, Equal Opportunity document, if I made any of this up, would have already been arrested me for fraud. The document is counterfeit. The EEOC can't even email documents per federal law. Why has no one been held accountable? This makes no sense. Please contact any relevant agencies regarding this. They keep kidnapping me and falsely arresting me. So this is serious and urgent. Thank you, Angel. 8 days ago. This is Angel posting. I will post again tomorrow. Thanks. 7 days ago. More on the FBI and the U.S. government plots and sets potential Black leaders up. Girl, I can't with Angel. On the 6 days, so this one is the one. This is Angel. I will post again tomorrow, Tuesday. Please take a screenshot of the last detailed post below regarding how the FBI sets up potential and pro-Black leaders and save it. This case is going to really expose the FBI and people having screenshots of these posts. I saw a commercial. I got it. Okay. Of these posts will prevent them from trying to delete them like they did my Twitter account. So this would help a lot. Okay. I just skipped another. Girl, I just skipped 2 commercials, like back to back. What the hell is going on? Okay. 4 days ago. This is Angel posting. I began posting every 2 days, so I'll post again Thursday if I haven't been falsely arrested or kidnapped again. So this is a post from last night. This is Angel posting. While this is hopefully being investigated, I would likely begin posting regular content using this community section, but I thought you couldn't do that. I thought they had access. You couldn't get on social media. So I'm confused. I'm being prevented from going live or posting videos, which is why my last videos were posted using another phone. What last video, Angel? Debbie, are you there? Debbie. Oh, she dropped. Oh, shit, Debbie. Okay, let me bring her back up. Okay, so then she says, this is the only way to post any content. I am being prevented from posting videos to YouTube by the government because I can effectively address racism and other social issues, and my channel was becoming popular. What? Let me see. You've got 338 subscribers. I got you, Debbie. Content. Okay, I got you.
No, yeah, sorry about that. My phone suddenly asked me if I wanted to use the mic and camera, and it dropped.
What happened with Lisa Marie? Okay, so Debbie, she says her channel was getting popular, so the government stopped her from going live on YouTube. She has 338 subscribers. Please send this link to investigative news journalists. This would help a lot. Girl, you need to contact Candace Owens.
Where's this young lady's family?
I don't know, but she's in Illinois. She's in Chicago. She's in Chi-Town.
Aww.
Okay, so she says the quickest way to know that this is a legitimate conspiracy, you can see below the screenshots of the AT&T text telling me they don't have 611 customer service. There's no screenshots there. Okay, anyone knows AT&T, every major phone carrier has 611 text customer service. Also, I got the phone from Boost Mobile, but AT&T is responding. Is Boost Mobile a part of AT&T?
But ain't she using somebody else's phone?
Oh no. She goes, I can't contact customer service 911. That's for police
Wait,
emergencies.
911 have customer service?
Girl, I don't know. I can't contact
Oh.
customer service 911 or 311 on phone I purchased. And none of my emails or texts go out. Only the FBI has the ability to disable these functions illegally, proving this is clearly a conspiracy against me by them. Also, the Chicago FBI refusing to let me report this to an FBI agent. Now, how are they doing that? My phone's location can confirm that I tried several times. Really? Your phone location only shows where you are. And that's in a triangulation of where you are. It doesn't pinpoint your exact. Girl, stop. Also, other people can report crimes directly to the Chicago FBI. So this further proves this is them. Please send a link of this channel to any state representatives because any of them can have this and the FBI investigate it. This is very serious and real, and this would help me out so much. So, Angel, I did send your link to Ben Crump's. I sent them to four law offices, and if they haven't contacted you, Angel, I'm sorry, but I did try to help Angel. I tried to help. Okay. So she was supposed to go live yesterday. She always does this. Always. But then she always makes a community post. So, Angel, I really tried to help you. Now, I don't see any other videos you posted. The last one was 6 months ago. So, I don't know. But Rich Products really have you in a bad situation. Okay. Debbie.
Don't ask me nothing about what she's saying because I don't understand what she's saying. I can't figure out if she kidnapped or she's not, if she has her phone or her friend's phone, if her kidnappers are stupid, like if she needs to call her cable company or call a friend. Like, I don't understand what is happening with this young lady.
I called the office and they said, oh my God, this is serious. I said, yes, it is. And they said, so do you have the link? I said, yes, I do. And they said, oh my God, and what's the young lady's name? I said, Angel. They said, what's her last name? I said, I have no idea. She's just on Angel and she goes under the underground. She said, the underground? I said, yes. I said, can I send you the link so you can see what Rich Products and Jill and them are doing to her? And she said, yes, please send it to me. I said, okay. So then I called the other office. Girl, I ain't calling damn people. But anyway, Angel, I tried. And then I called. Let me tell you what I did. You're in Illinois, right? Since Chicago isn't allowing me to put this report in, I called the invisible FBI in the state of Michigan, and they are taking your case because they got invisible cars in Michigan. So I know they have an invisible FBI agency there as well. So I called them. It took them a while before they answered the invisible phone, but they did it. Now, I'm not laughing because I am laughing, but this young woman needs help because I do believe that she believes what she's writing. And she writes a damn diary.
What are the comments under her post?
Shit. Let me go look. Let me see if she has any comments under.
Lord, I'm praying that they're nice. I'm praying that they're people asking.
There are no comments. None.
No comments.
None. I'm serious. There's not one comment under her post. I'm gonna leave her a comment and tell her I've contacted the FBI. I'm not doing that because
ask her if she's okay.
All right. Are you serious? You want me to ask? Okay, let me. Yeah. Okay, under this one, I'm gonna say Angel. Hold on. Now she's gonna make a video about me. Angel, are you okay? I just left a comment.
I think it's the least that we could do. I mean, we sit here and we try to decipher what it is that she's saying in her comments.
Okay, so look, y'all think I'm kidding. I left her a comment. Let me see if she responds to me. I said, this is 0 seconds ago. I said, Angel, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? You've been here. I'm sorry, but whenever I see she has a live set, I'm like, Lord, we're going to get another community post. Because if the FBI is keeping you from going live and they've blocked all of your social media, hi, Scotland, there is something wrong there. So, good morning, Mr. Glenn Crack. How are you? You've been struck by a smooth criminal. So, Rich Products is kidnapping her every other day and falsely arresting her. But she gets her hair done and her nails done. Let's not forget this. Okay. So, Debbie, do we have any latest news on P. Diddy that you found that I don't know about?
No. They're just talking about like what they found in the houses and stuff like that. And I don't know why people are so surprised that he had firearms. I mean,
yeah, but these are some major firearms. Now, Vinnie Politan did a really good live, and he's an ex-prosecutor.
Right, but like that's the reason why they rolled up to California with all those military style vehicles. Like,
Yep.
look what they found. I noticed that they keep on focusing on the firearms and not the other stuff, like the hard drives that they
Yes. So let me tell you, I was listening to this other lawyer, and she is from the 2nd district or the 2nd. She is a highly respected Black lawyer, and she has her conviction rate is high as, I mean, not conviction. She's a defense attorney. Getting her clients off is high as shit. Okay. She's a Black woman with braids in her hair and very intelligent. She says, yes, you can't with the lady being kidnapped. I'm serious. I'm worried about her. Yeah, we're talking about Diddy. She says, same thing I said. And I'm telling you, y'all think I'd be kidding when I say shit. I know what I'd be talking about. She says, when the state goes in, same thing I said, the state would build a case after they arrest you. He's not arrested yet because they're still combing through everything. But in order for them to get those warrants and the way, and that's a special warrant, you have to have, I didn't say special circumstances, but you have to have special circumstances. They had to have evidence given to them that this is what you're going to find when you raid it. And they had to present that to the judge in order for that judge to issue the warrants the way he did.
Yep. And it was 2 simultaneous search warrants in 2 different states. That's a lot.
Yes. So Margot, once Margot's NDA is up, Margot will be coming up, and we're going to discuss these parties because I know the people that Margot. Well, I don't know. The people that she hung around, the environment, what she does for. So Margot is in the know.
But you know what? Somebody was reading one of Diddy's NDAs yesterday on
No,
YouTube.
Margot is serious. Margot is serious.
No, but they are ironclad.
Yep, and they're also, and Glenn Crack, you're right. So they said, and when Cat Williams was on Shannon Sharpe, he also said Diddy's house of cards are about to fold. They had been interviewing, and the FBI had been interviewing and speaking to people. Once Cassie's lawsuit hit, that's why he settled that lawsuit so quick. He knew he was being investigated. He knew he was being investigated.
And if we think about it, she was with him like for a
Yeah,
decade.
Usher was on there too. Yeah.
That's a lot of evidence that she could have collected.
So once they settled that so quick, she was like the cat because she was putting her, but they were already investigating. He was already in their hairs, crossfire, whatever. He was already there.
Since they were already investigating Russell, they had to have gotten stuff on Diddy at the same time.
Yes.
It just didn't become public.
But the problem I have with this is everybody in this fucking industry. I'm listening to all these old interviews. All these guys are making jokes about P. Diddy parties. They all know what happened at these parties. You knew young girls and men were being drugged, and you did nothing about that. Nothing. So you're all complicit. And then they said that that Diddy, he's not the fall guy, but they want his mentor. Who do we think his mentor is? Would it be Clive Davis? Who would it be?
Quincy?
Who would it be?
Well, all of them.
Yes, Glenn Crack. I'm going to do the Nickelodeon thing too. I got so many notes on that. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
No, well, all of those old dogs that used to head up those record companies, all of them.
Everybody knew what was going on. Everybody, it wasn't an industry secret. It's what I'm saying. They all knew that these little girls and these young boys were being molested by these grown ass men, and not one person.
Has L.A. Reid's name come up yet?
Nope. L.A. Reid's name has not come up.
Interesting.
L.A. Reid's name has not come up. But 50, girl, that goddamn Instagram when he keeps going. Anybody heard from Jay? Yes, he's known as the Diddler. He's known as the Diddler. He goes, he ain't answering the motherfucking phone. Nobody heard from Jay-Z. Hasn't made a statement. His ass is next. Because we know we don't know. It was rumored he assaulted Rihanna.
Really?
Oh.
It
was rumored he FA'd Rihanna. And now we have, oh my God, Jermaine Dupri coming out talking about Aaliyah and R. Kelly. And like I said, all those people knew then the shit that was going on. They saw him molesting this young girl on the bus tour. They saw him actually having sex with a 15-year-old girl, and no one said anything about it. No one.
Have you been listening to what Damon Dash has been saying regarding Aaliyah?
Yeah, Damien Dash. I say Jermaine Dupri. Yeah, Damien Dash.
And Jay, like Jay wanted Aaliyah, but Aaliyah wanted Dame, and oh God.
And then they were all working together with R. Kelly, and Aaliyah didn't like it at all. Yes, I heard Damien Dash. My whole thing is Jay-Z knew the shit that was going on. They all knew what was going on, and no one stepped in to protect these kids. For what? Your fucking career? Are you serious?
Money.
Well, Aesop's, Damien said, not Damien, this was Jermaine. That's what I heard. Jermaine said it was well known that Jay-Z sexually assaulted Rihanna.
Oh my.
So maybe she did it willingly after that, to keep working with him. But he said it was well known. Isn't ASAP Rocky in trial right now?
He had charges. I know he went to court.
Foxy too? Foxy Brown? Oh, shit. Foxy Brown too?
Yeah, Jay had Foxy when she was 15.
Good morning, Island Girl. I'm looking forward to meeting you if you're still coming. But yeah, so this is, and the more I'm listening to all of these old interviews, and when Teray said what happened to his cousin, I'm like, you knew. But it was years later when his cousin finally told him. But Wendy Williams was ostracized. Cat Williams, all of them. DMX
Diddy got her fired from
Yep, she did. She got
KQ.
fired from a radio station in New York.
Yep. But the best interview with Wendy when Diddy came back to the Wendy Williams
show. Yeah.
And like it was before COVID because she was still good. And she was sitting down there interviewing him. They were going through their pleasantries. And Diddy said, I saw your son backstage. Her face froze. She ain't want that man around her kid. She's like, did you now? See if y'all can find that clip. It shows like the first time that you see Wendy actually looking kind of like scared. Normally she don't look scared of anybody who come on her couch. But Diddy said, I saw your son. And he knew what he was saying.
Yep, he knew what he was saying. So here's the thing. And it's been said that his lawyers knew that they were going to go in. Maybe not the house in California, but they knew. They knew. So if his lawyers knew, and he's got a great set of lawyers now because they are taking this seriously. They know once the Fed step in, and we have Homeland Security involved with, which involves all of these agencies. Yep, somebody leaked it. But they knew.
But they said that they had media drones above the LA house.
Oh, yes.
And why, like, how were they tipping off the media for a
Somebody
pop-up?
leaked it. Somebody leaked it, but he knew. He knew the day before that they were coming in.
They need to figure out who the leak is.
I think they probably leaked it on purpose, don't you think?
They might have.
Just to make sure he knew.
But Diddy has been so sloppy. I was watching something yesterday and they were saying the big difference between Diddy and Jay, they're the same thing, except that Diddy got sloppy.
Diddy felt that he couldn't be touched. He felt his shit didn't stink. And he had all of these videos and all of this stuff he was using to blackmail all these people.
No, I think
they found hidden cameras in every room in that house. That's why that house is torn up the way it is. They tore that shit apart.
I think he allowed his extracurricular lifestyle, them activities, they got the better of him, which made him sloppy.
Yep, they said 3 women and 1 man went to the FBI. So Glenn Craig, he tried to blackmail the wrong person. You're probably right. Read the Tattle Life. Ooh.
Or he became more of a liability to those above him.
Yeah, let me see the Tattle Life. Hold on, I'm gonna write that down. Never heard of that. The Tattle Life. Okay, got it. But somebody tipped it off. Because when you see him walking around in front of that airport in Miami, but what you didn't see is that when he was trying to board the jet, they got the stills from the airport video, airport surveillance. The FBI or Homeland Security surrounded that jet when they were getting ready to step on. And they separated all of them. Hold on, let me see. Where is that? I saw that on Good Morning. Let me see what I saw it on YouTube yesterday. Hold on, let me go. P Diddy. Oh, I'm just gonna say Diddy. Shit, everything comes up. Diddy. And they thought he was hiding out at Jay-Z's compound, but he was in the States. Cuba Gooding Jr. accused of, I'm trying to see where is the thing where it shows them with the FBI at the foot of the plane, and they just were Homeland Security at the foot of the plane. Which one did I watch yesterday? I listen to so many of these damn things. Okay, hold on. Oh, This Is Law and Crime. I really can't play that one. So this is the one. Hold on. Let me see if this. Hold on. I'm not going to show you, but I think this is the one where they stop them at the. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. I think this is the one. Because they showed the still with them at the foot of the stairs at the plane. Okay, let me stop it. Okay, this is the one. Hold on. I think this is the one. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me put some good stuff in it. Hold on. I'm trying to find it. It's on Law and Crime because I watched it because I saw the arrest of Brendan Paul, how they took him out of there. And then there's a still of them. Okay, so this is the one. So that's them at the jet in hold on. This is the one at the Virgin Islands. Hold on, let me share this. I gotta find the other one where they had Diddy and all of them standing outside of the plane. Okay, I just skipped an ad. Hold on a second. It said ad skipped. Okay, hold on. Let me get you this one. So this is the private one. So that's the jet that was just sitting out there. Let me find the one with Diddy and them on the tarmac when they were getting ready to board. Because there's a still of them. Uncle Luke. No. I can't. Was it Vinnie Politan that I listened to? I don't remember. But it's one of them. They actually showed him boarding the jet. And then they were all standing there with Homeland Security jackets. So that's when they separated them all. And that's when they searched everybody and they were questioning everybody. And Diddy can see walking around out front at the airport in Miami. Hold on. Let me see. They showed them standing out in front of the jet. Is this it? No. Nope, I didn't see this one. No, I didn't see this one. Oh, we have new details. Hold on. Okay, let's see what the new details are.
With all other media were thrown out of the neighborhood. Diddy has not been seen in the public eye since
okay,
the
we've
raids
seen
on
it
his
now.
homes in LA
He's in
and
Miami.
here in Miami. On Monday, federal agents raided Sean P. Diddy Combs' multi-million-dollar mansions in LA and Miami. It was carried out by the Department of Homeland Security team that handles human trafficking crimes. A number of electronic devices were seized. While Diddy has not been arrested, a key member in his entourage, Brendan Paul, was while with Diddy at Opa-locka Executive Airport.
That's
Paul
Brendan.
is facing drug charges after police say he had suspected cocaine and marijuana-laced candy in his bags. He is named as Diddy's drug mule in an updated 98-page complaint against Diddy and several co-defendants, including Diddy's son and actor Cuba Gooding Jr., filed by music producer Rodney Jones. The scathing document mentions Miami 66 times and claims Diddy's $20 million Star Island pad hosted drug-fueled sex parties with sex
Everybody
workers.
knew that.
It says women were sometimes recruited by
Okay,
Jones from the
I just
booby
want to
trap
see.
on the
I didn't
river,
see. That's no
using
new
exclusive
details.
bad boy hats like this
I
one
read all
worn
that
by
shit.
Jones and Paul. It goes on to
No,
list at least
that's
8
not new.
alleged sex workers visited the Star Island home. Diddy's plane returned to the Opa-locka Executive Airport on Wednesday, but the 54-year-old rapper is nowhere to be found.
Yeah,
His
that's
legal
not new.
team also called those raids a witch hunt. We do want to stress Diddy has not been charged.
No,
as
he
of
hasn't
right
been
now,
charged. It
and
wasn't a
he
witch
is
hunt.
free to travel.
Anyway, I gotta find the one, but it's on one of these where they showed how they detained them. Is this it? No, that's his plane arriving back. Oh, the phone call from Shug Knight. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys hear this call. Hold on.
Everybody been talking about the Puffy situation. First, I'd like to pray for his family, his daughters and his sons, his kids, basically. That's never a good sign for nobody to cheer about when it comes to kids or young men being handcuffed. It's a bad day for hip hop.
When mentioned Luther Vandross was involved. What?
Black people. Because when one looks bad, We all look bad. Because that's definitely not nothing to cheer about.
And I like her name, Jessica Fletcher.
I tell you what, Puffy, your life is in danger. Because you know the secrets, who's involved in that little secret room you guys participating in. So,
this is Shug Knight.
You know they're going to get you if they can. It's a little crazy how Puffy get booted out the alcohol business and Jimmy Iovine steps in with Andre and Snoopy promoting it. It's never a good look when it comes to culture of hip hop and for our community, our people. I turn myself in. Sometimes you gotta face the music. That's most of the time. Puffy, I'm gonna give you some real advice. 2 quick things. You gotta make a decision. When you go to prison, either you're gonna be standing up pissing or squatting sitting down pissing. I advise you to try to take the first one. Because, you know, if you're squatting pissing on the seat, you know what that means. Oh, yeah, by the way, do not do your time going by Brother Love. Brother Love is not a good code name for prison. I'm out.
Okay, that was Shug Knight's message to P. Diddy.
Yeah.
That was his message to P. Diddy.
What does brother love mean in prison?
He was calling himself Brother Love,
Right.
but in prison it means that you're gonna be somebody's bitch.
Oh, it does? Oh.
Yes.
Brother love. I didn't like that name. I still go by like Puff. I'm like Wendy Williams. That's what he started off as.
I'm just shocked. But then you got Kevin Hart coming out trying to get into it too, when your ass was at these parties too. And Kevin Hart, what's my boy's name? Nelly, he was there. They all going down. And we heard what Cat Williams said about Nelly. Cat Williams said he turned down $50 million 4 times. He said, you just got to tell P. Diddy no.
Oh.
That's what Cat Williams said. And do I believe Cat Williams? Hell yes. He said, you just got to tell Diddy no, because Diddy liked the party.
Isn't that in one of his songs? One of his like old songs?
I don't know.
Party? I don't know. I could be dating myself.
I don't know. But I hope Luther, well, okay, Luther is dead and gone. I doubt if Luther was hanging out with P. Diddy. I don't know if that's his crowd of people. I really don't. And he had a longtime partner, so I don't know about that. They're going to be throwing everybody's name in there. Shit. They're going to be throwing everybody. So he's worse than Epstein, as far as I'm concerned. He had a whole fucking slew of people working for him and bringing him young girls. But when Margot's NDA is up, Margot's going to come up and she's going to tell us about it. Margot owes me 2 stories. 2 stories. Because I didn't say anything about the other one. I covered it for a little bit. And then I talked to my girl. She was like, please do me a favor. And I said, okay. Good morning, Angie Upload. What's going on, Angie? I'm just saying, these people need to watch their back. And like he said, he told Puffy, your life is in danger. He told the diddler, your life is in danger. How much you want to bet that he done beefed up? How much you want to bet he done beefed up security?
Yeah, but
how much you want to bet?
Could lie within. With like you don't know who's on the inside, who's gonna take money because
who's actually working with the feds. You don't know.
Yeah.
Oh. But let me grab Shannon Sharp. Hold on, really quick. Fuck it. If he hits me, I'm gonna. Well, hold on. Let me grab Shannon Sharp. Cat Williams. Hold on. Let me see. I think they could have broken it down by now. He said, wait a minute. Let me get what he said the 4 times. I can tell when he says 4 times because he puts his hands up and he shows 4 fingers. Well, I just want to find that part where he's talking about P. Diddy. I wish somebody would have broke that down. So I don't have to go find all of this shit. Hold on. Let me see. And then Ice Cube's video came up again when he said he's not part of that. Okay, here we go. Big Dick Deviant. Hold on. I got it. Okay, let me get back to my stream.
Oh, Diddy's girl.
Ooh, Big Dick Deviants is what he said, guys. Big Dick Deviants. He said they're all gonna get it. Okay.
Good for you, Margot. Good for you.
Yeah, Margot is in the know. Okay, let's go.
Dress in it? You bet he did. It's in my contract.
Why would you put that in your contract, Cat?
That's where he's a believable actor. Him and Tyler Perry can't play a man. Or a platform to lie. Then I'm interviewed anywhere. And now, understand, I'm not talking about one person. What I just told you applies to 7 people. How they all end up with that. That's part of what you get. I came in this business saying I was going to expose. When I talked about Michael Jackson, when I talked about R. Kelly, they canceled me for these things because why would you talk about another black dude? Race is not where the line is drawn. It's God's side and the other side. And we don't care nothing about the other side. Period. All of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TD Jakes, any of them.
Did you hear that? Diddy or TD Jakes. This man was speaking the truth. This interview happened 2 months ago. 2 months ago. 63 million views. 2 months ago.
All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way. The truth is the light.
I need to have another one of these.
Amen.
Shit.
I
kind of getting on there.
But Shannon Sharp is so uncomfortable. It's not even funny.
After that, I don't really kind of know where to go. Let me one more time.
Right.
We good now?
Because the people want to know, why would he get blackballed?
Yeah,
because in 30 years, I've done nothing but collect information.
There you go.
Knowledge and your secrets. So if you and a man was in a corner doing something you wasn't supposed to be doing,
you will tell it.
No, somebody come to tell me.
Okay.
I gather that. I value that. I'll pay for that. Come, tell me. I know so many things I shouldn't know, and they all know it. They all know it. Why? Because you don't make me the villain. Not the guy that raises black children and ain't never done a hard drug in his life and don't have no stories of doing nobody dirty. And they'll just go out and they'll lie. The industry doesn't mess with Cat because he didn't show up for the studio. No studios have ever said that. Look at my IMDb. It will show you that no studio has ever lost money with me on the script. How? That's why I'm saying, that's why I can't let Ricky Smiley say he was supposed to play Money Mike. Okay. Because I wrote the words for Money Mike. I designed the hair for Money Mike. I collaborated with the wardrobe department and made outfits to make sure that no one in America would be wearing what Money Mike was wearing. I told them to go get the Prowler. I then told them to paint it. For 8 hours a day, I would get up and go to the library and study for 8 hours a day to increase my education. And then I would leave out of there and go
$50 million.
And you came on there with seemingly good intention. Well, I didn't know
He shouldn't be able. You wouldn't let a athlete that been on steroids talk about one of the greats. Ricky Smiley can't act because Ricky Smiley can't act. He told you the story about when the movie came out. Where did he say he watched it? At home. He wasn't even at the premiere. You telling this man, you stole that. Oh, so he could get his name in the same sentence with a great one. It is sad. He was just that bitter when we were shooting it. He told everybody, it should have been my role. Everybody on the scene. Why do you think no cast member has ever said anything?
He couldn't have played that role like you. I thought he was.
Sir, no one. Why no? He was with KD. He beat up Terry Crews. Why nobody know this story? You talking about in Hollywood? They switched off roles. You take this and he what? So Ricky Smiley knows this, and I don't know why he would lose a child and come on the air and start lying. That's why people believe in rituals right there. It's because, well, why would he lie? I don't know why liars lie, but I can tell you this. We auditioned in Los Angeles.
Yes.
I was audition number 201. 200 black comedians auditioned for the role of Money Mike with me. You're saying all 201 of us was auditioning and you had already had the role and had already shot the role in 4 days? The truth of the matter is the Money Mike in the original script got lied.
Okay, I don't want to hear about that.
So that he knows is a lie.
So why would he say it?
Because he's a liar.
God, okay.
Nobody knows why liars lie. And that's why I had to come on the program. Cedric did the same thing. Cedric told you when you asked him, did you steal Cat Williams' joke? He said, it don't line up. How it don't line up that I did it on TV in 2018? You came to see me at the Comedy Store do it in 2019.
I'm going to stop sharing this one. Okay. I'm going to stop sharing that one. And we're going to look at Sloan. I want you guys to hear Sloan's predictions real quick. Where did Debbie go again? Oh, you still there? Okay. All right. Okay. Let's play Sloan's predictions so you can hear her channeling Kim Porter. I put Sloan's link and I've been following Sloan now since Debbie told me about her. Okay. Let's listen to Sloan.
Hi, everyone. I'm Sloan from SloanBella.com, and I am back with another channeled energetic video. This one is in a series of videos I've done on the late Kim Porter. And given what broke in the news this week, I tried to focus on the energy to see what came through. Now, as we all know, Kim Porter is the former girlfriend and mother of 3 of P. Diddy's kids who passed away on November 15th of 2018 of some sort of bacterial pneumonia. That is the cause of death, or what they released to the public as the reason for this young, vibrant woman's passing. Because, yeah, that's normal. The problem with this energy of what's going on this week with P. Diddy is he thinks he's being basically forced into the media for something that he doesn't feel is as bad as it is. His former girlfriend, the one that accused him of trafficking, kidnapping, blackmail, sexual abuse, drug addiction, which is kind of what they do when they traffic people. They keep you in a state of being drugged so you can't fight back. That happens all the time. That's why they drug you. That's why you see working girls on the street being drugged, because why the hell would they be out there unless they were drugged once they start doing it, right? Maybe the first day they don't know what they're getting themselves into, but a week into it, they probably want to take off. And then it becomes 2 things.
Okay, can
an issue of shame, protective of their father. They want to have a connection with their family members. They lost their mother. So when you lose your mother and you have a mother and father, you have other family too, but they're not your mother and father. So there's sadness from her part around that, because the sadness is that her kids were left in this predicament where that is their surviving parent. There's also a tremendous amount of sadness from her about her family, in particular siblings and mother, who cannot get past what happened to her, cannot get over it. And it's not that you get over that. You don't get over the death of a child or a sibling, but they are stuck. And the reason they're stuck is because they want the truth. And she's acknowledging this, and the truth is slowly trickling out. So they are going to get the answers that they want. And I'm also being told that there is somebody looking into the physical traits of Kim, meaning whatever physicality they have. I don't know if they had a toothbrush with toothpaste. I don't know if they had hair from her hairbrush. I don't know what they have, but they have physical written documentation. Okay. Like as in somebody recorded her talking or she recorded it. And they have some sort of evidence with her physical body. So this is either something the coroner collected or it was collected before.
So you hear that, right? Kim is telling her that the truth of her death is going to come out. So that pneumonia and bacterial infection stuff, that's not true. And everything this woman said in this video, channeling Kim, is what's going on right now.
But you can run tests on it. The family 100% feels that she didn't die of, quote, the natural causes that they said. And they would be right. It was too easy to say she died like that. This is what bothers her. This bothers her. She tries to talk to her family. She tries to talk to them. She's kind of funny. I'm sure all of our loved ones try to do that, but the family will feel her and will have a sense of knowing she's there. But the level of sadness that they feel worries her quite a bit. So she's very, very aware of that. When I mention her former boyfriend, the energy pulls back. So she's not so focused on him. I knew this was coming. I knew this was coming is what she said. I knew this was coming. It was set into motion going back 16 years. He had a 16-year climb. I don't know what happened in 2007, but he had some sort of a shift energetically, and he took a choice or made a choice that took him on the wrong path. He was already on the wrong path, okay? Starting with a J-Lo thing in the club. That is why her career kicked off, because when you keep your mouth shut around P. Diddy, you get rewarded, right? So whatever happened in 2007 was so noted on an energetic level. You cannot escape the frequency of your actions, even if you escape repercussions on earth. You cannot escape frequency. So no matter what you do or say, no matter how you approach things, you cannot escape what you've done. Like if you go out down the street and there's no motive for you to do something to somebody, horrific abuse and trauma bond and drugged and dragged through the mud and blackmailed. First thing, young ladies out there, and I've said this my whole life, I don't care if you're a sex worker. I don't care if you have orgies. I don't care how many people you sleep with. Don't you carry shame with it. Even if some guy drugged you and you did it, you're like, what the fuck did I do? Speak it so they can't control you. Very important.
There you go.
P. Diddy is operating off of a frequency that is fear-based, and it does one of two things when he does this. When he has a relationship with a girl like Cassie, number one, she's young and she's basically pliable. Okay. So there's a huge age difference there because women his own age might not be as impressed with him.
Nope.
Okay? So she assumes that he's coming at her in a relationship in an authentic way. Although I will say, I feel like she was forced into the relationship with P. Diddy from someone else. And by forced, I mean someone introduced them and kind of said, this is expected of you. If you want.
And she was introduced. She went there with someone else and P. Diddy saw her and he wanted her. God damn.
This to happen. This is expected of you. So I don't feel it was like a love at first sight thing for her. I feel like she was doing what she thought she should do. And she was kind of done with it, like almost instantly. The blackmailing, the trafficking, the drugging. That's what trafficking is. Keeping somebody against their free will, especially when they're not sober, and forcing them into actions and situations that go against their moral compass in order to degrade them and then control them with said actions that degraded them. So don't let anything degrade you. Take responsibility for what you do and say, you know, I was fucked up. I was drugged. He drugged me. That's not really your responsibility, but you can say it and start speaking it. That removes his power. What he's doing to her is a form of vampirism. He's not biting her neck and sucking her blood. That's not what I mean. But energetically, he's enjoying it and he's pulling her energy to him because he's controlling it. That's what he likes to do. Now, here's an interesting twist in this. He settled so quickly obviously, so because he didn't want to go into court.
That's right.
She didn't want to go into court either. I wouldn't want to go into court. I wouldn't want them calling me all kinds of names like, why didn't you leave? I mean, they're not well versed on trauma bonds and all kinds of things that happen that we have now become to understand what these things are. A lot of us through family circumstances, all kinds of things. And when you add drugs to it, you really don't have your free will. Now, the reason that everybody and their cousin drugs their abuse victims, okay, you hear that all the time. The girl got in the car, they gave her drugs,
Okay.
they shot her up. If somebody's going to rob your house, they look. So drugging people is
All right.
like
I just want to get this
energetically,
number, P. Diddy.
they're taking that energy. They are now. I'm seeing it like a milkshake, and there's a straw, and his wealth is being sucked. Estimated that. It's not his money I'm being shown. So when they tell you these people have that money, he cannot do what he wants with all that money. That's a trick. It's a trap. It doesn't exist. I'm being told it doesn't exist. That does not mean he doesn't
He
have
owes the
13
bank
homes, a
$140
bunch of
million.
nice ass clothes, cars, Lamborghinis, women, tricks, every equipment. He is given those things with part of the money, but he doesn't have control over it all. And they are siphoning it for him right now. I'm seeing it like a milkshake, and there's a straw, and his wealth is being sucked. So by him agreeing to pay Cassie off, the others are coming behind.
And okay, this is 4 months before these other lawsuits came. This is what she's saying. 4 months ago.
Down of P. Diddy and his 3 right-hand men. Okay, 3. So there's going to be a takedown that comes in with that, and he's going to try to step away. They're not done. And here's another thing I'm being shown. Okay, I don't know how to word this. This to me reminds. So when I see his face, the image I get is the mouth is being sewn up. So he is going to be unable to speak for some reason. I can't talk. I cannot speak for myself anymore. This to me sounds like a losing of faculties, a losing of thought, a losing of thinking. I cannot speak, but it's sewed up around his mouth. That's actually how I'm seeing it. They're going to stitch his mouth shut.
Are they going to kill him?
I ask why. This is how it works for me. So when something hits me, I get impressions, and I just express those impressions. I could be right, I could be wrong, obviously. Nobody's 100% right. It's always worked this way for me. So when I ask him energetically, meaning in my head, however you want to word that, when I ask her why his mouth is being sewn up, it's because of his mentors, and they don't want it coming out over here, even though some of them are outing themselves. These are old guys connected to old time, old style Motown. And
did you hear that? Debbie, did you hear that?
Yeah.
So that'll be Lucian. That's going to be Quincy Jones. Did we hear that? Oh, this is 4 months ago.
And she's showing me that he's being shut up from outing them or from speaking about them for some reason. So there's a hierarchy going on here, and there's a total takedown of him. He is being sacrificed. So he may think he gets away with stuff. He may think it's cool he does what he does, but now he's the sacrificial lamb. And I do mean that. There's something that comes up with him in March, speaking of the lamb, during the Easter time frame. March, April, right in that time frame. That's why I said lamb. There's something else that's going to come up with him. We are not done. It is
March, April time frame. The sacrificial lamb. Are we in March, April time frame, Debbie?
Yeah, I think even at one point she brings up Easter.
Okay, hold on.
The complete takedown, and then you will see this man's energy. So his 3 close right-hand people, and I have no idea who they are. I don't know who he considers close. There might be people he's seen with in public, and they might not actually be his 3 right-hand men. His responsibility goes long and far, but on a frequency level, astral level, which means when the physical body stops breathing, we step out into the realm around us. So it's like stepping into the air, into the ethers, except there's a doorway into another energy frequency. That's all it is a frequency, like a radio station. Okay. So when we're talking about it, he steps into a different frequency and they are blocking him. So you're not going to be able to connect with his energy as you evolve. I mean, you, the people, we, the people, all of us are not going to understand like where his power's gone, because it's going to be so obvious that we don't focus on him. And as a result of that, he cannot continue to do what he does. That is the balancing of karma. It's balance. Karma is not vindictive, it's balance. So when somebody is not responsible for their repercussions on earth, and think they can just shove it under the counter, there is a strong female connected to Kim who's going to come out with more information, and it involves her family members and him. Okay.
Oh my God.
Strong thing. A lot of people knew what this man did. That was confusing to me because
I'm getting
I
chills,
understand
girl.
money and
And I've
power.
watched this before.
And I understand, as is the case with Harvey Weinstein, a lot of people knew what was going on and nobody said anything until everybody said everything.
That's
We're
right.
seeing the same takedown. The time frame that we're in, Earth or this planet, is evolving, and it is a spiritual war. So if you are harming the essence and frequency of another person and you continue to do it right now, your repercussions are to be removed from that frequency. Now, what does P. Diddy need most? He needs our attention, our admiration. He needs us to pay attention to him. He needs us on a frequency level. So this is what's happening to him. He's not, people are not going to respond. Like, he can walk down the street and people will not notice him. I mean, they might, but it's not going to be the same where people are like, oh my God. And there are younger musicians that are going to come out against him and talk about what he did. The bodies that are buried. Okay. So the bodies that are buried, they're going to talk about it. Talk about it. There are men in other countries who are going to speak about it. There is political connections to him in other countries and this country. They're going to speak about it. He will not be able to spend his money. That huge amount of wealth. I mean, what are you going to spend that on? But do you ever wonder why these people only donate to specific organizations in a specific way, as opposed to, for example, leaving 600 million of the 700 million to help the homeless in LA or help people in the Ukraine or whatever it is? Yeah, no, not going to happen. Not going to happen because he doesn't have control of that money. I'm literally being shown that.
He's making
he
it sound
has
like
a lot of that money, but not all of it. So there is some sort of bait and switch that they have done to us when we look at somebody and admire them in order to keep our energy attached to his energy and attached to the idea that that's the way to live. That's not the way to live because he's basically void inside. Okay, so there's a voidness. Kim Porter stands up so strong. Okay, she stands up so strong. I am being represented, and they will find out what he did.
Oh my God.
So somebody is legally representing her in her death, is what I'm being told.
Oh shit.
I don't know who it is or how that works, but somebody is representing her. I am not without basis for somebody to help me. She's being helped, and it's not behind the scenes. Somebody on this side is helping her image, her memory, her spirit on that side. She is not going to remain listed as a pneumonia death. I mean, it might be, but people are going to know what happened to her. She's a really good girlfriend, and there's a series of girlfriends, actually.
Oh my God.
Kimora.
Yes, Kimora. Every time this is like my third time watching this. Now, since this stuff has happened with P. Diddy, I'm listening to what she's saying, and then to hear Shug Knight say that your life is in danger.
And
are you thinking they're going to try to take him out?
At the time of her passing, she was writing a book.
Yes, she was.
Just like how Andre Harrell was writing a book at the time of his passing.
Yep.
Just like how Heavy D was writing a book at the time of
his passing. Yep.
Al B. Sure was doing a documentary when he
got really sick. Yep.
And then her. So those are the four people plus Diddy who started Uptown. He was systematic. Let me not say this, but something was happening to each and every one of the 5 founders
Yep, I
that
remember.
it's
Okay, let's
weird.
finish this out. We only have a few. Oh my God. I think they're going to try to take him out. That's my take.
There's a whole series, and I distinguish a difference with one of them because the girl's hair color is different. So this other woman looks like an actress as well, who is very close to Kim Porter. And she had, I'm just going to say it, like strawberry hair, or the hair is strawberry. She prefers that color. She's been secretly working behind the scenes to get information. And don't think if you're in his circle or you're around him that you're untouchable, because they're telling me he's being brought down. He is being sacrificed in favor of his mentor. So there is a mentor that did to him what he did to this current girlfriend and to Kim Porter and every other person that he's been around to take advantage of on an energetic level. He is now going to reap that. That is now happening to him because they don't want the person who groomed him to go down. And that guy hides in the background. There's a whole bunch of like political stuff going on. Like there's political stuff. There's ties to this country, that country. Don't think it's just about the music. The clothing was the clothing people love. I've talked to dudes that love the clothing.
Yes.
You hear the kids in school, they all want to wear the clothing, right?
Yeah, my sons and my
grandsons. The clothing is a front for something else. The clothing is a front. Of course, they have to produce clothing, obviously, or you can't sell clothing, but it's a front for something else. That clothing traveled all over the world. What happened as that clothing was traveling all over the world? That too is going to be rectified. So this man's going down. Within 4 years, I see this energy kind of whitewashed out, and I don't feel he's around. I know that something comes up around Easter time in reference to him and other people accusing him. I don't feel he's going to go to court ever. I feel it's going to be a continuation of dominoes until he can't take it anymore. And then there is a moving away, both in a physical sense and an energetic sense. But remember, they are shutting his mouth. He cannot speak. So that's coming up on him. Like that's happening. They're literally, energetically shutting his mouth. So he can't even defend himself. He won't even be able to speak to justify what he did. You know, some people are like, yeah, but she deserved it or he deserved it. That's not even going to happen.
He's never going to
can't say it. They are shutting him down from communicating. The next thing they're going to do is turn our focus this way while he goes that way, and he won't even understand it. So this man is in a whole lot of shit on an energy level, and he's going to understand, and he's still not fully cognitive of what he did. So he himself snaps in and out of like, yeah, that wasn't a good thing to do. I didn't do anything. Like, dude, I paid her. I did this. He snaps in and out of that. He snaps in and out, in and out. So I wouldn't be surprised if what I'm seeing is like a drug addiction he may have or a way of tuning his mind out. But he should not be trusting anybody around him, like nobody, because they will turn on him. And there's 3 people directly close and tied to him that are going to go down as well. And by go down, I mean lose their money, their status, and their power, and be energetically shunned and tied down. There is such a thing. The frequency does it. He's staying behind in a frequency. And when you live in that frequency, you're not going to achieve anymore. That's what people don't understand. They think when they're 20, 30, whatever, and it's cool, they can do all of this. Then the frequencies change on the planet, and what they've done becomes abhorrent to other people when maybe other people understood it back then because they were benefiting. But that's not the case because he doesn't have control of all of his money. That's what I'm seeing. And Kim Porter's energy is very much focused on her family and wanting them to know that she's trying to be around them. And in fact, I feel like they know she is around them. I feel like that. And there's one of her children, I'm sweet daughter, so I feel like obviously it has to be a daughter, but I feel like she constantly watches this one because it's a struggle. She watches this one. She wants her. Now, never think because someone died that they're dead the way they describe it, because she's very much alive frequency-wise. Frequency-wise. So she has some say-so over her kids. Don't kid yourself. She may not have the say-so you and I have in a physical sense, but she is right there with her children. She can impose ideas on them and help them understand things in a different way so that they react differently. What she's trying to do now is neutralize the harm that's going to be put onto them by being in proximity of their father.
Is that the
meaning
raid?
because they're his offspring,
Because it was
people are
one
going
daughter
to
that was there.
challenge, say challenging things and do challenging things to them. She's trying to kind of offset that. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Stop.
Okay, wait.
Offset. Offset. Is there a connection to P. Diddy and Offset? Is there some sort of a connection?
Oh my God.
I just, because I'm hearing it, I'm like, wait,
Offset,
that doesn't
was
sound
she
like what she's
speaking
saying.
about him? And
Offset. Okay, so I feel, okay, he's responsible for a lot of things, but he's not responsible. He's also taking orders from somebody a higher up.
Kim is
I'm
talking
wondering
right now.
what the
She's trying to get
connection
it together.
is to Offset with P. Diddy. I have no idea, but I just keep hearing this right now. Like I can't stop saying his name. And I don't know him or what kind of music. I know it's hip hop or rap or something, but there's a connection there as well. So we're going kind of down that road. So there's all of these people in the crossfires, and I'm not sure whether that's good or bad, but I just heard that. So there's people that are coming for everybody. Okay. There's a connection to that person, Offset, and that side. And like, it's just systematic. It's going to level like dominoes, level shit. It's being leveled. I don't know what that connection is. Somebody has to tell me. Okay. So when I look at Kim Porter, she's got a lot of stuff. She's taking notes. She took a lot of notes. There's a lot of notes, and her girlfriends have this information as well.
Yeah.
Here's the problem I'm seeing. Some of the information that she has and some of the information that Cassie has is extremely damaging to people who are in higher worldly order, I guess, higher up on the food chain on this planet. So when she speaks and P. Diddy goes down, they have to shut his mouth because these other people don't want to be caught. But it's weird. I'm going this way and then over here, Offset, right over here. So pay attention to that. I am seeing something by March with P. Diddy, another level of this. We're not done. It's like he's going to have to keep putting tarps over the hole in the roof because the rain keeps coming through. So just when he thinks he covered up the hole, another hole starts down there. And when he thinks he covered that hole, another hole starts over there. So it's not going to stop. Like he's not off the hook. He may have paid Cassie, and good for her for getting out of it. Horrific. It doesn't matter who you slept with. Why is that blackmail? Stand up and say, this dude drugged me and he did this. She finally said it. And he doesn't want to face what he's done, but it doesn't matter. He's exceptionally psychic, by the way. So he gets physical feelings on when this is coming down, and he kind of knows it. And when he talks about Kim Porter, even though he's all nice and all good, like meaning talks nicely about her, at least publicly to his kids, shuts the wall down with her. I don't even know. I shut it. He's trying to feel her energy. And I'm going to put it this way. Once she ended up dead, okay, Kim Porter, when she died, and they use the word dead wrong, because when we pass out of this physical existence, we are not dead. Dead is the absence of God in your life. So to step away from God, okay, and your soul is to be dead.
Yes.
We pass out of our physical body as Kim did. But it's interesting because after she first passed, I am seeing this. After she first passed, she didn't really understand what happened to her, which is not uncommon. And I feel like P. Diddy tried to hook into that energy to keep her energy close to him here so that he could kind of wear her energy even though she had passed. So he tried to keep that close. She got away and she blocks herself from him. He can't get to her. They spy out of their bodies. P. Diddy knows what I'm talking about with this. He gets out of his body and he can see shit. Meaning he can dream it, he can frequency vibe it, he can go on the astral, he can see it. He can see it. And they watch when their own die. Okay, so when their family members die, their rappers die. He's talking about another rapper here. He's not, she is. There's another one. I don't know who he is, but I can see him in my head. Anyway, there's another one. And they all watched when he crossed over. So what happens is, from what I'm understanding with this,
Tupac, Biggie,
whoever they don't want around anymore for whatever the reason. Okay, it's like they just don't want them because they're going to turn them in. It's a never ending game. It must have gone on through centuries. But whatever it is that they don't want to have happen, they get rid of the person. And when that person crosses out, they can see them on the astral and they can snag their energy. So there's this, sidestepping that person from moving on out of the earth's energy into a happier dimension. They did not do it to Kim, by the way. But there is another rapper that died very recently who they did do this to. They did block the energy. And when he stepped out of his body, he stepped right into them.
Is he talking about Takeoff?
I don't know who this person is. I can see them, but
He
I don't
said
know who it is.
Offset.
When he died, he crossed out, okay, like out of his physical body. He died. And when he did, he saw them and they were alive watching him die. And that's kind of what happened to Kim. And she pulled away from that energy. She was protected. So she didn't get caught in that. But that's what they're trying to do. They're playing a next level game of chess. So it's a different level of harnessing energy. So part of the sacrifice, which I didn't know this before, this I'm just being shown. Part of the sacrificing of a person or killing of a person probably happens in the mafia. All of those things is that they attach the energy of that person leaving here, because sometimes, just look at it this way, let's say you die in an accident suddenly, or you're murdered or whatever, you're going to be sad. You have kids, you have a home, you have a family. As far as I know, we only can remember this right now. And when you step out, you're like, oh my God, my family, my kids, my mother, you know, my sister, my babies. That's what most of us would be thinking. And so that sense of like, oh my God, I just died. And the expression energy-wise that they would feel, that's when they come in and they try to take it. So what they're doing is they are keeping slaves on this side, such as Cassie. Okay, so she was basically a slave because she was trafficked. They're keeping slaves over here, and when they cross out of their physical bodies, that has more to do with the musicians that dies. The musicians that die of these overdoses or accidents or murder or whatever the hell happens. It has more to do with that. They capture that energy, and therefore they can use that essence to go over here and keep doing what they're doing. It's weird. It's a thing we don't even understand. I don't think that we're even...
Okay, here's the thing. Kim was mentioning Offset, and she kept saying, I don't know what that is. She said, but it's Offset. Offset was with the Migos. So it's Offset, Quavo, and Takeoff. Takeoff was killed in Houston in a bowling alley. Last year, he was shot. It was, they were in there shooting dice, and this thing broke out, and he was shot in the head. And Takeoff was there. Offset was there, not Takeoff. Takeoff was there and Offset.
Supposed to see that, but the frequency is moving sideways, so we are being shown that.
There.
I want to say Offset again.
See?
I don't think he's dead, but I want to say Offset. I just kept hearing that. So there's a connection there too. I don't know what it is. He may know something and he may say something, or somebody connected to him may know something. I don't know. There is a connection there. Anyway, there's a definite connection there. Watch for March of 2024, March, April, Easter time frame, Easter, lamb.
That's
Easter.
it. Sacrificial
Watch for
lamb.
that. I don't know what that means. I don't know what's happening there, but it might be nothing, but that's what I just heard. So I'm going to put it out there, put myself out on a ledge again. Okay. And once again, my name is Sloan from SloanBella.com.
Okay, that's Sloan. She said this. She said this 4 months ago. And she keeps mentioning Offset. Debbie, and did you see how well, of course you saw the video, but I only listened to it. Now I was watching it. She kept saying his mouth is going to be sewn up. It's like they do at the funeral home. The way she was sewing the inside. Did you see that, Debbie?
No. But
she said his mouth is going to be sewn up, and she was doing the sewing like you do in the mortuary.
Yeah, but couldn't that mean that he needs to be silenced?
Huh?
Couldn't that also mean that he?
Yes, she said, that he can't speak, he can't defend himself, but she doesn't believe he's ever going to go to court. So that's something that stuck in my head when I heard that the first time, and then hearing it again.
Well, here's the thing. I can believe that too, based on the situation that Diddy seems to have found himself in. And the cast of characters that are all playing roles in this, and then the higher ups who were suspecting. Like I said, he got sloppy. I think he let extracurricular activities, he had an overindulgence in them and made him very, very sloppy. So
you start doing your own shit. They always say, don't use your product.
Not only that, but when you get sloppy, the people that are over you, they want to eliminate that, because then you become a liability to them.
Yeah, because he's not at Revolt TV anymore. He's not involved in Ciroc and Deleon. So the liquor business has moved away from him. And they're saying that it was sold. I think they just told him, hey, we need to kick you out of here.
Yeah. And that guy at the liquor company was his mentor, one of his mentors.
Yep. So let's but that's what Sloan Bella had to say. She also channeled Aaliyah. She's channeled a lot of people. And I watched her the other night. She had 8,500 people in her chat. And she cursed somebody the fuck out.
Yeah.
Yes, she did. I was like, damn. She goes, I say fuck in my real life, and I'm gonna say fuck here. You don't like what the fuck? I said, oh shit. I said, I like you. But when I first heard it, as I said, I listened, I never watched. I watched it when I had you guys listening to it. If you see her gestures and how she's getting stuff in from Kim Porter and she's trying to put it together. And when she goes, Offset. She goes, I'm not sure. She goes, maybe it's going to offset something. And then she goes, no, it's a him. So y'all need to watch that. Yeah. But Sloan Bella, I dropped her link in the chat. This shit is just getting weirder and weirder. But Cooch went live. I'm gonna go and check out Cooch while I'm doing laundry and stuff. Debbie, do you have anything else that you want to add, ma'am?
No. I'm just waiting for the next thing to roll out.
Well, she's saying that he may not go to court. I don't like that.
What if whatever they went into the houses to get, they got, and have given it to the person that requested it? This is so weird. But whatever they went in there searching for, they got.
Did you see that house? It looked like a cyclone went through there. They were ripping shit off the walls. They knew what they were going for.
Yeah, I think they did. And if they get what they want,
man, okay, yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Debbie.
No, if they get what they want from whoever asked for it, this could be a wake-up call for Puffy. It could be.
It is a wake-up call for him right now. But she said that and the way she was talking about Cassie, but as soon as she kept talking about somebody that was close to Kim, it's Kimora. Because look at Russell Simmons. She and Kim were going through the same thing, but Russell and P. Diddy. Russell was a very abusive, nasty man. When his daughter played him on IG and how he was cursing her out because she was defending her mother, Russell Simmons is crazy. That got to him as well. So he, 2 are charges against him. 2, Russell Simmons, that is. The strawberry hair lady. Okay, if you remember, Kathy's friend that used to write songs for her, she's got strawberry hair, and Kimora used to have her hair strawberry as well, or blonde. Remember Kimora? Hold on. Let me pull up Kimora. Hold on. Let me pull up Kimora.
It's a top search because I just did it. I don't know who this woman is, though, but she got red hair. She's a songwriter.
Let me see her, because it was one of them that used to work with Cassie. And she said that when Cassie told her what was going on, she said she was really upset. And she was trying to encourage her to go to the police.
Lady KP. Let me see if I can find. Who's this? Tiffany Red. Songwriter Tiffany Red. Pull her up.
She's a friend. Hold on. She's a friend. Did you drop it in the chat? Hold on, Tiffany Red. That is the one that was just interviewed. That's Kathy's friend. That's the one that was just interviewed. He was just interviewed. That's Cassie's friend. I got so excited. She was just interviewed. I was just listening to her. She was writing all the, you see Cassie and Tiffany right here. She was working with Cassie on her album. And she said that P. Diddy came in and grabbed Cassie. She goes, she didn't know what was going on. But when Cassidy came back in, and she's got blonde hair right here. Tiffany is who she's talking about.
But when you do the search for Kim Porter's friend with the red hair, she comes.
Yep, she comes up too, right?
Yep.
Yep, because Diddy hired her to help Cassie. She had worked with Diddy for years. She said that, she would hear certain things. It wasn't until what happened with Cassie. And she said that she had a black eye the night you see them on a red carpet. She said they had to put so much makeup on her. And she's won Grammys and everything. She just did an interview on, I don't know, I saw it on YouTube. Tiffany, I just saw her interview on YouTube.
What if she has Kim's book?
I don't know, but I remember that she talked about Beyonce and them for a while, but she has called them, she said that Jay-Z, she was talking more shit about them, and she talked shit about Beyonce. She says that she is nothing. Oh my God. I'm trying to find the interview. I just listened to her interview with somebody. I just listened to her interview. It wasn't on Gina Deals. It was on this lady's, it was one of news reporters. They just interviewed her yesterday. Or maybe they interviewed her when Cassie stuff came out. So I can't remember, but yes, that's her. There was a blonde lady at Kim's house the day she died with the twins. Yes, she did say Kim's close friend, but Cassie knew Kim really well too. Yes, she's friends with Kim Porter. Yeah, I was never a fan of Beyonce. None of my kids like Beyonce. My granddaughter does, and I think she's crazy. And she likes Taylor Swift too. I think she's crazy. So, yes. But Kim said the truth about her death is going to come out. Damn. Did you find it?
No, I'm still looking. Hold on. Kimora Lee.
They interviewed her. Hold on. How do I see the videos that I watched? I forgot how to do that.
Library. Go to your library.
I don't see. I have history.
Yeah, go there.
Hold on. Okay. Diddy house raid, Aubrey Day. No. Maybe I watched it on IG. Shit. I don't know where I watched it at. Hold on. She shared a link. Oh, there's the blonde lady. Oh, who is this lady? Hold on. Diddy's ex-girlfriend. Hold on. Diddy. Hold on. I just got something. Ex-girlfriend Kim Porter is found dead. Let me see, can I find this on YouTube? Hold on. Let me see, can I find this on YouTube? Ooh. Hold on. Let me share this. I can't find what you just sent me, Drea, but I'll keep looking.
Devastated Diddy spotted at
Look,
home
P.
where his
Diddy is
ex
there.
suddenly and mysteriously died. Her good friend Kimora Lee Simmons appearing inconsolable at the house. 47-year-old Porter's body found after a desperate call to 911.
EMS 14, respond with engine 76 on scene of the cardiac arrest.
Tonight, Kim's untimely death raising questions and sending shockwaves through Hollywood. She was the fashion model, actress, and world-famous mother to Diddy's kids.
Extra, extra.
With the hip-hop superstar and their children as he received his star on the Walk of Fame.
Ooh. So are they going to pull that walk? Look, are they going to pull that?
Has yet to be released. And her longtime love, Sean Combs, remained close friends and
No, they weren't.
parents. A source saying they were still a family. Kim posting this photo just weeks ago. Only Extra was with the couple at their New York baby shower for twins Delilah and Jesse.
Okay. I can't find what Drea just sent to me. It's the picture, so I'm just going to show it to you guys. But this is the day that she was found, and I was trying to see if they were going to be walking. Let me show you. Who is this blonde lady? Is what Drea wants to know. She was at the house.
Oh, wait, the white woman?
Yes.
Oh. Okay, wait, hold on.
Who's that lady?
Case.
Oh, it went. Hold on.
Look at that link for the Daily Mail.
Okay, hold on. Did you send it to me?
I put it in the chat. She's the second picture down, the one after Kimora.
Okay, yep. Hold on. Let me grab it. I opened it. Hold on. Let me share it over here. I didn't even realize it was the Daily Mail's picture, girl. Close friend of Kimora Lee Simpson is pictured living at the home of Kim Porter, the model and mother, blah, 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 blah. That's Kimora. Who is that? Friends and relatives rushed to the home as Los Angeles coroner removed Kim's body from her home in Los Angeles. Who is that lady? Picture. Oh, wait, one of her daughters. Okay, Kim's. But who is the lady?
I'm not sure. She's not in any of the.
There's Kimora right there. Police arrived at the house at 11:30 a.m. They received the call that someone at the residence had gone into cardiac arrest. I never believed that story when I heard it. I never, ever believed it when I heard it. Never believed it when I heard it. Ever. Hold on. Why is this commercial? Why am I getting commercials? Oh, because it's not YouTube. Why did it freeze? It froze. It froze. Well, they're taking her away now. Damn. Why are the gates closing? Diddy was there. Kimora Lee Simmons. See, Kimora knows a lot. She knows what she endured because of what she endured with Russell. That gate is broken. The gate is broken. Why is the gate broken? You see the gate?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it's broken. But this one looks like that too over here.
Yeah, it looks wonky.
Oh my goodness.
Or maybe it has to be that way because it looks like the drive is on an incline.
Yeah, it could be. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yep, there it is. Okay, you see the gates are closed now? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's it. But we're going to keep an eye on this because I'm just getting excited to just watching all this shit. So anyway, I'm going to go. I got to do some laundry and stuff, and then I have some errands to run. Debbie, I've had, what is this? Let's see. Kimora showed up first at the house, then Dittler. They said he was frantic to get in the house and not out of concern for Kim. No, he was trying to see if he can get that book.
New details surrounding death.
He was trying to get in there and get that damn book. That's what he was trying to do. We know what he was trying to do. So, oh, JR, this is when they found Kim Porter's body and the coroner went to her house to pick it up. We were just watching Sloan Bella says that Kim says that her cause of her death will be known. Nothing may not happen, but everybody is going to know what happened to her. So Kimora may have gotten her laptop. You're right. Yeah, I think he catered too. Everybody does. Because he was bragging about the bodies that he's hitting. So we're going to see. But I do believe that Sloan was channeling. And I did watch the Aaliyah one too. You guys need to watch that one as well. But I do believe it when she said 4 months ago that around March, April time, around Easter, she said it. And look what's going on. What bothers me is the fact that she says he's never going to go to court. That bothers me. Either they're not going to find enough, but they had the warrant. So they had to have evidence to know. Because they're just not going to give you that and have that kind of stuff happening. So either they're going to take him out or he's going to take himself out. So either they're going to take him out or he's going to take himself out. Because I keep seeing her throwing his mouth and he's not going to be able to talk. He's not, but she said that he was on another plane. So did he just leave his body himself willingly and just, you know, try to escape in his mind? So that's what's bugging me. I'm going to have to listen to that again. But JR, I'm going to drop a link in the chat and you can go check out Sloan Bella since you weren't here. Please go listen to what Sloan Bella had to say. It just bothers me how she says he's not going to be able to speak. That bothers me. So that really, really bothers me. So anyway, I'm going to I'm trying to figure out, she said Offset 3 times. I know Offset is with the Migos. She said there's some kind of link there, and she was talking about someone that had recently died, and they were channeling their energy, and they held them hostage. So it was either Nipsey Hussle, like Drea said, or when she said Offset, I'm thinking it's Takeoff. What shady shit? Yep, I think so too. They tried to burn her house down. She knows a lot.
That was a warning.
Yep, she knows a lot. And maybe she is one of the people that went to the FBI.
Probably for Russell.
Well, no, her daughter knew exactly where Russell was because she was always talking to him on IG. And then they knew where Russell was too. They just couldn't get close enough. But I find it funny that there's an attorney over there in Bali now. She's a Black woman on vacation at the same time that Russell got served. She's in Bali on vacation. Let me show you who she is.
Is Russell's attorney?
No. I'm going to show you who she is. I'm not going to play his video, but I'm going to show you who she is so you can, oh shit. I can't fast forward. Hold on. I got to pull it up on my phone. I'm going to show you this attorney real quick. She is over in Bali at the same time that Russell was served. She is in Bali. Hold on. Let me get Mr.
But what does that have to do with this if she's not Russell's attorney? She went on
No. I think she went over for one of the victims. And she had the process server. I'm telling you, she's the one that had the process server. It's the young Black chick. I'm going to show you guys. It's the young Black chick. She's over there in Bali. You see her? She's in Bali.
Oh.
This is the Black attorney that I was just telling you about. That's in the 2nd district in New York. That's her. She's a bad, bad, bad woman. I didn't even know she was on here. She's a bad, bad woman. And they asked her, she was on this other show. They asked her if he needed an attorney, could he call you? She goes, no, baby, I won't represent him. She said, no, he needs to call his mama, call somebody, but he definitely won't be calling me.
Oh, wow.
Let's see. Kim would be found out by Diddler if she reported anything. Yep. But he was bragging about the bodies he's had hidden. And think of all these people. But I do believe what Shug said. His life is in danger. Shug said it. Shug also said that he offered $1 million. Not Shug. What's the guy that's in jail? He said Diddy offered him $1 million to take out Shug and Tupac. Oh shit, I just missed another commercial. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here, but if you guys don't subscribe to Mr. Dennis Byron, please do so. Keith D. Thank you. I couldn't remember his name. I wanted to say Keith, but that's my uncle. I was like, no, I ain't gonna say that name. But please check it out. But I'm gonna keep my look, I'm keeping my ear and everything open. Okay? Everything open. Everything. So I love you guys. Debbie, I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta go take a quick, I'm not even take a bath. Yes, I took a bath last night. I'm gonna take a quick shower so I can run out here and do what I have to do. Because when I sleep, I don't know, I just in the mornings, I take a shower before I go to work. I take a bath at night and a shower in the morning. So I'm gonna jump in the shower real quick, throw some clothes on, and do my errands, and then I'll be back in for the rest of the day. I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me this morning. And tomorrow I'll probably do some true crime. It depends on if I have to go off on somebody or not. I love you guys. Debbie, love you, baby.
Love you. Take
See
care.
you later. Bye. Bye, guys. Thank you for coming.